compensate. I think my mind is rearranged. I don't need to compensate. I think my mind is rearranged. The only way to break me is to treat me like you did lately.
Hello everybody, thank you all for tuning in. It's a bit of chaotic few minutes for me right there while I was getting ready for streaming because I haven't done this in so long, but hopefully everything's good on your end and hopefully everyone has voted for who they want me to do on my stream. Now I'm not actually 100% sure who's won. Let's have a look. So we've got Burnley, Andorra, Lincoln and Palermo all doing pretty well. I'll probably wait until one of them gets to maybe 20 votes or 25 votes. So if you're not interested in a Burnley career mode, now's the time to vote. Or if you want me to do a different career mode to someone else, then now's the time to vote. Yes, I am from England. I've just seen that comment come through. I'll spam the chat link again so you guys can easily get to it without having to go for it. So there you go. If you just vote on there, you get 3 goes, so you can vote for 3 different teams and we'll see who wins. But really it's looking like it's going to be Burnley, which I'm not honestly that surprised about. I think they're probably the most popular team on this list. I tried to pick 10 of the bigger leagues. A couple of them were suggestions from myself, but the majority were from you guys. Hopefully you can all hear me pretty well as well, so let me know if you can. Can I make a new save generator for FIFA 23? Yeah, absolutely. That's super easy for me to do. It's literally just add a text file to my website, so I can easily get that done. I'll try and get that done this weekend, actually. That's a really good idea. I'll post it on my community page if that's something you guys want. Alright, so Burnley is pulling away with it. It's close between Andorra and Palermo, though. So, yeah, make sure you vote. I think if Burnley gets to 25, we'll select that. Or if anything else gets to 25 first, we'll do that. So now is absolutely the time to vote. Hopefully I don't cough too much in this as well. I was pretty ill. I've been on holiday for the last 2 weeks. That's why there's not been too many videos, especially FIFA 23 stuff. I have to use FIFA 22 because that was all that was available when I was actually making my videos. So, yeah, awesome. Also, today is officially 2 years since I started my YouTube channel as well, so it's kind of a happy birthday stream, I guess. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, looking like Burnley's gonna win this one too. I think that should be pretty comfortable, unless Palermo. Yes, there we go. Burnley have won. So we're going to be streaming a Burnley career mode. I'm not sure how long this will go on for. This probably won't be my main one. It might be something I just stream and I go on to make a career mode. Just a edited one like I did last year, but you know, we'll see. Do Discord staff get mod to? Yeah, sure, here you go, you can be a mod, if I can figure out how to do it. Luke, go in here, isn't it? And then it's, where are you? Add as moderator. There you go. Congratulations, you're the first moderator. If anyone else from my Discord is in here as well, happy to add you guys as mods too. Right, so let's get started as Burnley. I guess the first question is, are we going to play as a real manager? I assume so. So any suggestions for Burnley? I mean, it looks like only Premier League actually has managers. It's kind of weird that there's only one manager in some of these leagues. That seems a bit weird. But yeah, suggest some managers right now. We're going to be starting as Burnley, so I don't think... does Legend Status and Discord give anything? I mean, I was thinking about this earlier, and I was going to start adding stuff for things like that. So yeah, keep an eye out on the Discord, of course, as I'm sure you are. If you're a Legend, you're already pretty big deal on the Discord. You are the goated staff, that's right. Carlos Tevez at Burnley, that would be unusual. Closer, Burnley, Brendan Rodgers, Vincent Company. Is he actually on here? Can I choose him? I can't get into the actual championship, so I can't actually see him. Also, I can't believe that's Steve Cooper's face as well. That's pretty bad. Hadji, Roy Kent, Closer, Damien Duff. Yeah, these are some good suggestions. So are they in here? Are Ted Lasso's in here? Do you have to retire Roy? Do you have to retire Roy Kent to choose him? I guess. Lampard. Yeah, Lampard would be interesting. It's probably somewhere he could end up, isn't it? We could always try and recreate Sean Dyche as well, if that's something you guys would be interested in. What about Des Buckingham from Mumbai City FC? Lampard, Damon Duff. Yeah, these are some good suggestions. I'm not sure really who to choose. Has the realistic sliders come out yet? I'm not too sure actually, because this is literally the first time I have opened FIFA 23. I played the beta ages ago, but right now, yeah, I haven't done it. Freddie Adu, that would have been who I was actually going to pick if New York City had won. That was my suggestion in the poll. I was going to be New York City. Simon Grayson. He's got the gravelly voice like Dyche, hasn't he? An annoying voice. Phil Parkinson again. Marco Silva would make sense. Yeah, I could see Marco Silva actually. I was thinking Aitor Karanka as well in Spain. He's obviously been in the championship a couple of times and not done too well. Is there anyone in Scotland we could possibly move down? Derek McInnes might be a good one. I think Angie is a bit... Yeah, he's too good. Lee Johnson, not sure on that. Gattuso would be fun. Do Gattuso at Burnley. Is anyone cool around here? Pirlo at Burnley would be a bit interesting. Nuri Sahin at Burnley. Has Tevez actually got a real face? Gabriel Milito. Wow, that's a throwback player right there. Oh, there it is, Tevez. Oh, he's not got a real face yet. That's a bit annoying. Pellegrini, Van Bronckhorst. Retire Aaron Lennon. Van Bronckhorst. Sean Dyche for revenge. Create company. Ali Dia. Yeah, actually, Nuno. I'll go with Nuno. That's a really, really good suggestion, that one, Ben. We'll go with Nuno from Saudi. Where are you? There you are, Saudi Arabia. Can't spell. I think Nuno to Burnley would be a pretty cool one. I thought York would be as well. So closer. Right, maybe we'll do another poll. I'll do a quick poll again, and we'll decide between those three. So let me just create a poll. We're going for Dwight York. We're going for Nuno. And we'll go for Closer. Retire Henderson. Could do, I guess. That could be due. Is Malky Mackay actually on the game? I'll add retire Aaron Lennon as well. Or retire a Burnley player. Anyone else? One more. Scott Parker. I'm not sure. I'm not sure about Scott Parker. You managed to get 11 seasons. Oh, okay. Retire Kent as well. We'll do that one as well. But if we retire Kent, doesn't that mean we have to have AFC Richmond in the Premier League? You just came. What team am I looking for? We're starting as Burnley, so now we're just choosing which manager to do. Right, we'll add Roy Kent in here as well. Roy Kent, and we will create this poll. Manager, let's call it this. Create poll, and I will put this in the chat quickly. Here you go. So vote on this, and let me know who you guys want to be our manager. I'll do my vote off screen quickly because there's definitely one there that I prefer the most. And we'll go and show results. So, here we go. Don't want to bias it by my result being in there, you know. So, let's have a look who we vote for. It's looking like Nuno's winning. Maybe retire a Burnley player. Closer's getting up there. Roy Kent hasn't got too many votes. Nuno and retiring. It's neck and neck. Dwight York's getting up there too now. Close now, look. Nuno and retire a Burnley player are level. This is why I couldn't be an F1 commentator, man. I've run out of things to say in a poll that fast. 16 seconds it took me to run out of things to say. So maybe being a streamer isn't the best thing for me. Again, we'll just wait until one reaches like 25 votes. So make sure you guys get your vote in. And we will have a look. Can you add AFC Richmond to a less importantly? I guess we could add them somewhere like Scotland or something and retire that way. But then it might be difficult it might be difficult if we to get Burnley that way. We might have to get fired. Yeah, and if Retire a Burnley player wins, we will do a poll for that as well. So we'll make sure it's a very democratic stream. Lots of polls, lots of voting. So make sure you get your votes in. If you retire a Burnley player, do you still get to choose team? Yeah, you get a selection of a couple of them actually. Let me see. I'll go on Fifa quickly on a different tab, and I will show you some of the example players that we could be using. Hopefully you guys can see this. So if we go on teams and put Burnley in, let's have a look at some of the older players that we can retire and might be a bit fun to use. So you've got Lowton, Cork might be a good one, Ashley Barnes, he's been there for ages, Jay Rodriguez again, another good option there. Goodmanson, he's probably not that realistic, or Kevin Long. So it would probably be one of these 5 that we'd be voting for. So keep that in mind if you're planning on retiring a Burnley player. I think probably Jay Rodriguez would be the best one, but then again, he is one of their better players as well. So yeah, the poll is better than an F1 race. I love F1, and I will not admit that a poll is better than an F1 race. When you put Kem on a of course you can put Kent in a Prem team. Yep, I forgot about that. That's a solid idea. Am I going to use sliders? Not to begin with. I didn't really use them at all on FIFA 22, so you know, might not use them on FIFA 23. Long because he isn't high rated. Yeah, that's a good shout probably. Am I going to do a Forest career mode on FIFA 23? Probably not, because it's very similar to what I did last year. The same reason I didn't do a Schalke one 2 years in a row as well. Because, of course, you guys have already seen it. It's hard to come up with new ideas when it would just be the same thing, but starting in a different league. But yeah. Right, Nuno is winning. We'll maybe cap it at 20, because it looks like votes are sort of running out now. So if you haven't voted yet, make sure you vote. The link's in the chat, so make sure your voice is heard. We will send it one more time quickly now, and give it one more minute. Where do I think Forest will finish in real life? Well, I'm hoping 17th, but probably more likely 18th or 19th, I'm afraid. Don't forget Bardsley. Oh, Bardsley, yes. Yeah, that could be a good one. Who do you play for now? Phil Bardsley, he's at... Oh, is he at Burnley still? Oh, is he not on FIFA 23? He must have gone somewhere different. Where's he gone? Yeah, he's just not got a club, so he's not on FIFA. We could maybe remake him, but it's tough to get people who look like the managers if you do it that way. We probably should have added recreate company on this as well, but whatever. It looks like it's going to be Nuno who's going to be going to Burnley. So, yeah, let's get Nuno a redemption arc, shall we? Where he goes to Burnley. It's odd looking for them in the Championship, but there they are. With crucial domestic ambitions. We'll go 5 minutes, and I'm going to bump it down to World Class for probably just pre-season. See if that's tough enough, and we might go back up to Legendary if that's fine. Can I give you a save, please? Yeah, well, I've made a couple of videos on it already, but I'm sure there's a lot of people out there on this chat that have some good save ideas already. And I am going to go on to Fifa, and I'm going to look at some former players and also look at some former Wolves players to see if there's anyone we can sign. Obviously, we can't get Trippier or Pope back just yet, but, you know, as we progress, there are some pretty solid options on here. Andre Gray, you've got Scott Harfield, Jelly Vossen, if anyone remembers Jelly Vossen. Wow, that's a throwback right there. Right, let's create this. What team did I choose? Well, here's a hint. It's Burnley, with Nuno Espirito Santo as our manager. Going to do a redemption right now, I guess, for both Burnley and the club.
Without further delay, we are pleased to introduce your new manager.
I don't know if that was too loud for you guys, but here we are. Number 1. I do agree with someone who said we have a nice kit, because that is a top kit right there. We want something that's fairly difficult but fairly well paying. Let's see. It's got Rangers in it. Is any of these former clubs? Oh, I like that. It's got a lot of German teams in. That's always quite fun. Bring in older players. Yeah, that's probably what we'll do. Let's have a look at our team first then, shall we? Because I don't know too much about the Burnley team. We've got Jay Rodriguez up front. He's not got too much pace anymore. He's still 6'1" though, so that's a decent target man kind of player. Ashley Barnes, of course, 6'1" as well. I always thought he was a bit taller than that, but he's got even less pace. Brownhill as the attacking midfielder with Cork and Cullen. I'm pretty happy with Cullen. I think he's a good player. Oh, we've got Scott Twine as well on the wing. He's always going to be good on FIFA. We've got Roberts. I didn't realise they had him. Harwood Bellis on loan from City. We've got Taylor and Matson. Have we not got any other centre-backs? We've got Bayer here. He seems pretty good. He's 6'2", 22 years old. He's got a lot of pace. I think we'll probably go with Taylor and Bayer like that then. Muric in goal as well. I do not rate this man at all. Peacock Farrell is not much better. Okay, so that's going to be our team. Yeah, that kit looks amazing, doesn't it? That's Jack Cork with our captain, of course. Cool. Let's set up some youth academy first. I'm always going to be getting lost with this on these new menus for a couple of weeks, I'm sure. God, we've accidentally gone into squad hubs. We've got to skip through some stuff. Shame we don't have Weghorst. We could recall him, of course. That would be pretty fun, but maybe we'll save that until we get promoted. Should I get FIFA 23 now, or should wait for it to go on sale? I haven't actually seen anything. I've not actually played a single match of FIFA 23 outside of the beta. I did quite enjoy the beta though, so oh my god, Lucas Bird, 5-star, 6'3". He's half Brexit ball, and then you look at his strength, and he's absolutely not Brexit ball. He's got agility 94. Wow. Okay, ball control 84, dribbling. That's some pretty good stats on the right wing. Who else do we have? We've got Marcus Nichols, Paul de Schmet, and Rui de Carvalho. Yeah, decent players there in our youth academy. How do we actually send someone out? Okay, youth staff. There we go. Also, it might be a bit confusing because I think I've got 2 sets of music playing, so I'll put FIFA in streaming mode as well, just in case it's not. There we go. Disable music for streaming. Oh, it was already off. Perfect. Okay, I have some music playing in the background, but you know, hopefully it's not too loud or distracting. It's just something in case I stop talking. Don't browse jobs. No, I want youth staff. Where's this? I saw it earlier. Youth staff. There we go. Of course, we're sending our best scout to England, Dylan Chapman. He's going to be looking around the north of England for some absolute beasts, physically strong. And we're going to be sending out Reese Morgan. Shall we get Reese Morgan? Yeah, Reese Morgan. 3-star, 3-star. He's going to be going to Ireland because we have a lot of Irish players, or we have in the past. Again, we're going to go for physically strong because we need some beasts. Actually, with that height, doesn't have a spine exactly right. And we'll get this Greek guy here, and we can send him to any suggestions where we can send this guy. I'm going to look at some of these players that you guys are suggesting. Suggest where we can send this youth scout out. Let's search some players. Go to Wolves, shall we? Have a look if they've got any good young players out there. So we're going to the Premier League. Where's this? Premier League. Wolves. See if you've got any good young players we can snap up. Netherlands, Portugal, sign Verstappen, good idea. Portugal, Argentinian playmaker, Belgium. Yeah, these are some good suggestions right here. Bonatini, I'm going to scout him because I know he's decent and fairly cheap. Diego Costa, that would be mad, but probably not the most realistic. Anyone else? Sasa Kalajic, I can't pronounce his name, but always interesting to use. Luke Matteson could be a good one. A right back. We don't have the best right back in the league, so he could be a good shout. Anyone else? Let's have a look. No one really stands out there as a realistic Burnley signing. Sign Nicholas Latifi. I mean, that would be. He's probably better at football than he is at driving, so who knows? Right, so we're going to be sending this guy to. Let's have a look at some of these suggestions. We have Netherlands, Portugal, Argentina, Belgium, USA, Brazil, Poland, China. I think that's the same guy. Okay, he's going to Portugal for a small amount of time. We'll send him there for 3 months, and we're going to look for someone who is a winger. Let's say a winger, because then we'll get some attacking players. Usually quite good. Usually quite good at pace, quite good on the ball, quite good at shooting. Can play at striker as well, which we could use. All right. I mean, Tyler Roberts is probably quite good, so maybe we don't need that that right back. But still, let's make sure we skip all training days and stuff because I find them so boring. How do we do this again? Which one is it? This button? That skips one training. I'm not sure how to mass skip them on this, unfortunately. Sign Nunez from Norwich. We'll give him a scout and have a look if he's any good, but I'm not 100% sure if he if he will be. Nunez. Which Nunez is this going to be? Okay, I have no idea what his first name is. Sorry, that probably just glitched out. Nunez. We search this on Fifa, see who comes up. We're looking at Matias or Marcelino Nunez. Okay. There he is. Let's scout this guy. See if he's any good. Okay. Click back on the window so my controller works. Let's have a look. Oh, is it press that while advancing? I see. Okay. Let's give it a go. There we go. Thanks for the suggestion. We want email bit messages. We don't want this one. Should get Ben Johnson at right back. Edwards, yeah, he'd be a good one. Denayer on a free. Keane Lewis Potter. I think some of these have just joined new clubs. A bit like Paulo Dybala has right there, of course, at Roma. Alexandropoulos, the GOAT. Yeah, I mean, I remember how many comments I got about how bad I was saying his name last year, so maybe not. Casapia AC. They're a pretty interesting team. Loan to buy. I don't know if this actually works this year. Does loans actually work on this year's game? I'm not 100% sure. Kyle Hudlin. All right, yes. Okay. He's definitely someone I want. I want Kyle Hudlin. So we're going to be searching this guy. 6'7". I don't know if he's actually got his right height because I think he's too tall for the game. So 6'9". He is actually in the game. He's on loan. That's a bit annoying. But when his loan ends, of course, we will be signing him. Levi Colwell, David Brooks. Some good suggestions here. I'm going to give the team at least one match. Oh, they've actually accepted a loan, a regular loan. There you go, Owen Dodgson. Enjoy Portugal. Hope you get a good tan. I pronounced it all right. Okay. I remember I got a lot of comments saying how bad it was last year. So, oh, Rogers at Burnley. Yeah, that's a good one. He's fairly tall as well, isn't he? So he's a bit like what we're trying to do here at Burnley. Tall, big players. We're going to play a good 4-4-2. Let's have a look at Luke Matheson now. He's only a 60 rated. Wow, I thought he'd be way better than that. I'm not sure why, but I really did. Bonatini, of course. Signed Jamie Vardy to the Championship. Cantwell, Krychowiak, Wood with Burnley, Randolph, Alanga. Okay, we've got a lot of choices here. Let's play this first match and we'll see where we're weak. We're definitely not selling Ashley Barnes. They can go away with that. Brilliant. It's a cool little cutscene. Let's have a look what happens here. So he's going out on loan, but it looks like he's been evicted from the training ground by Nuno and his assistant. Why is it this sad? He's going on loan for 1 year to Portugal. What the hell? That was a bit over the top. Okay, weird one. Thomas Holy, he's the really tall goalkeeper, isn't it? Yeah, maybe. I think I had him for Deportivo on my last year's creative club, and he was a bit of a butterfingers, constantly letting the ball in. Why is he so... Literally, why would you be so sad? You're leaving Burnley and going to Portugal, but you're that sad. I mean, how bizarre. Right, let's... No, I don't want to play highlights. Oh, God. I remember doing this on the beta, and it was absolutely awful. It was sort of... I think you give the ball away, and you then... You just don't... Yeah, oh, God. Crossing opportunity. Let's have a go, then. I think I might be on the wrong control scheme. That's the problem. Oh, I think I am. Let me just double check that I'm on. Those of you who don't know, I actually play on alternate, which is PES controls from back in the day. Right, hopefully the stream's pretty good as well. I tried to fix all my settings that used to make them really laggy when I used to stream, so hopefully it's not as bad as it used to be. Well, that was awful because I wasn't really looking at the screen, just ran straight into someone. So this is the new highlights mode if no one's seen it before. Personally, not a big fan. You make one mistake and the highlight just over. So it's yeah, it's a bit stop-start, and I regret pressing it. I definitely didn't mean to press it. Yeah, there we go. That's the end of the highlight. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. What camera angle is this? You like it? Okay, I've never taken a penalty on here, but I'm saving it, I guess. So shouldn't matter too much. Jonathan Vieira. Scores! Ah, that's annoying. What camera angle is this? Yeah, sorry, this is the PlayStation 5 default one. So it's just the next gen camera, I think. So it's not on PS4, or it might be on PC now. I'm not 100% sure. It didn't used to be last year when I played. There we go. At least we had a shot. Any other questions? Press jumps the result. Yeah, I mean, I would do. It looks like Las Palmas have had someone sent off as well. Why does this guy? He can't run. What's going on there? That was weird. When I pressed sprint, it just didn't move. Right, come on, Burnley. Let's get a goal. So yeah, this is basically just training scenarios, it seems, which isn't the most fun. Let's do one of these new shots. Okay, that didn't work. What? That didn't work. Who is my favourite Swedish team? That one that I can't pronounce and I mention in so many videos. Bromkiana, I think it is, with the youth team. They're pretty interesting. I also like AIK's kits. I used to use them on Ultimate Team, but I've heard they don't have the best sort of reputation as fans. Oh, I have analog sprint on. Is that a thing? Okay, let's have a look at this. Which one of these would it? I always get this wrong. I don't think anyone's ever got the right menu when they look at this. Oh yeah, look at this. It's got everything like assisted. Okay, yep. Right, put everything on how I usually play, which is mostly on semi, analog sprint. Yep, okay. Trigger effect. I never really liked that. Anything else? Nah. I'll leave it like that. The highlights are too quick. Yeah, that's probably just because I'm bad. So they're over pretty fast. It's just as soon as either you win the ball or you lose the ball. It's a bit like a training scenario where, you know, it's just all over really fast. Like that. One bad touch and then you've got to wait for the next highlight, which is just the end of the match. So we won't be playing on that mode ever again. Yeah, I'll definitely try out Create Club with the new creating the players and stuff, because it makes some of the ideas that I've had in the past pretty easy. Onuachu, yes, the giant striker. Imagine Hudlin and Onuachu up front. That would be terrifying, and that's exactly what we want with this time. No, that's not how you spell it. Yeah, there we go. Paul, 28 years old now. I remember when this guy was a lot younger than that. We'll scout him and we'll see. Fabio Silva, even Cavallero, Phil Jones. I'm tempted to sign Phil Jones now that you've suggested it. Get Zaluski, Poland's brightest wonder kid. Brilliant. My assistant manager's telling me to use substitutes in a game where I wasn't actually in control of substitutes as well. I'm an F1 fan. Do I play any racing games? I do. I play a lot of Gran Turismo. I have a wheel. I used to play F1, but this year's game was just pretty pants, really, wasn't it? So I haven't actually played it that much. I do like it. I'm not really an iRacing kind of guy. Not super hardcore like that. I used to play R Factor as well with my friends, but not too much anymore as well. Right, let's give this team a go and let's actually play the game. I only did the highlights then because I was trying to... Ooh, this is a cool stadium. What's this? I was trying to change the teams anyway. That's why I chose highlight mode. This is the Velodrome in France. Interesting. I thought because all the teams are German, we'd be playing in Germany for most of them, but apparently not. Right, let's get this Burnley show on the road and actually play some matches. Okay, get it out wide. Teller. Yeah, I think I did have analog on. That's what the problem was, because all of a sudden I can actually run again. Right. You're all going to see how bad I am actually at playing FIFA when it's not edited highlights. The amount of chances I just like get to the box and just fluff. But hopefully it's good. Have fun. Yeah, thanks Kenny. That's much appreciated. Look at Trossard. Yeah, I'm not sure he's coming to the Championship really to play for Burnley, but maybe if we get promoted. I do rate him on FIFA as well. Always a fun little player. What level do I play on? I usually play on Legendary or Ultimate, but right now I'm playing on World Class just because number one, it's pre-season and I want to know my team, and number two, it's literally the first time I've ever played FIFA 23. But yeah, usually Legendary, but right now I am on World Class. I No, I haven't played 4-2-3-1 as a formation in a long time. It used to be my like go-to. I'm usually more of a 4-3-3 kind of guy out there. If I ever want wingers, or a 3 at the back, of course. I did a lot of that last year with Forest. All right, it's looking like maybe world class is still not good enough. You should sign Jens Liskausti. Hopefully I said that right. Sign Carl Darlow. Yeah, I like Carl Darlow. He's a very nice guy. So when my mum got a puppy, me and my brother actually named the puppy Darlow for a few weeks before she changed the name of the dog. Because we were obviously Forest fans, and he was one of our favourite players at the time. So we named him Darlow for the first month. He was at our house. He's named Bertie now, if anyone cares. But yeah, I'm a big fan of Carl Darlow because of that, and so is my brother. Sign Obafemi. Yeah, that'd be a good suggestion. Wasn't he bossing the league for someone else? I know he was quite good at Swansea last year. I remember he played against Forest. He scored a goal when Forest were on their promotion charge. Oh, I could have kept that in. Sign Michael Keane to redeem him. Oh, that'd be a good suggestion. It'd be like a bit of a swap then, wouldn't it? Keane joins Burnley, and Tarkowski goes to Everton. Good suggestion, that one. Jake Cooper, is he the 6'9" Millwall centre back? Because if he is, absolutely he's going on my shortlist. I always love playing with like a big player, so I think Burnley's a good excuse for us to go as far as we can in that direction of getting the big players, but getting big players in. Peter from Swansea. Okay, I don't know anything about him, so I'll have to give him a scout. I do quite like James Rodriguez. He's quite good on the ball. I'm actually playing this match via OBS, so there's a little bit delay, but he feels the most responsive, which is pretty cool. He's one of those players I always used to sign on my Forest career modes before I did YouTube, you know. It would always be him and Charlie Austin. I would always have them up front every single year. Jay Rodriguez, Charlie Austin. Oh, Perot, yes. Okay, I know Joel Perot. Yeah, he's definitely someone worth looking at anyway. I can't remember which Dutch team they signed him from. Was he from Ajax or was he from Feyenoord, PSV? I can't remember, but I know he was someone who was heavily linked with Forest as well this summer. Everyone thought, you know, Steve Cooper brought him to Swansea, so surely he'd want to bring him to Forest, but I think he was unfortunately just a little bit too expensive. But you know, then Forest went and spent 150 million on other players, so who knows what to believe there. Come on. I keep trying these new shots, you know, the power blast shots from miles out, see if they work. I remember scoring a couple I got Haaland in my ultimate team on the beta, because that's the only mode I had. Unfortunately, I didn't actually get career mode. And he could just absolutely tonk them in from anywhere. It was super fun. Super fun to score that way. Come on the volley. Oh, that would have been good. I would have liked that goal. Troy Parrott, yeah, good suggestion. I think he's on loan in League One at the minute, though, so we can't actually sign him until his loan expires. Just having a sip of my Coke Zero. Is that FIFA 23? This is FIFA 23, yes. Playing it on PS5, so this is next-gen FIFA 23. That's why it's got the cool camera that I know a lot of people ask about. I must get at least one comment every single video. What camera is this? I'm going to have to start, like, doing an intro, one of those old like Call of Duty intros with the dubstep and all like the explosions, just saying like this camera is called PS5 default. Hopefully then people get the message. That could have been a hilarious own goal there if that wasn't offside. Right. Apparently Westwood's already a bit tired, so we'll get Goodmanson on up front, or attacking midfield anyway. Give that a go. Totti Gomez. It's really expensive, yeah. I mean, that's one of the good parts about being YouTube is basically a almost a business expense for me at this point, you know. Manager mode with Hertha, that'd be a good one. I wouldn't mind that. They're one of my favourite German teams for sure. But yeah, we've gone with Burnley. We did a vote at the start, which if you scroll up far enough, you can see the poll. Burnley won. I think Valencia was second, and Las Palmas or Andorra was third. I can't remember which one I put in for the Spanish second division. So we've gone with Burnley. I don't think it's going to be my main career mode that I like edit and try and upload more than, you know, one season. I've done it 2 years in a row. I've started my YouTube series of actually playing the game in like December, and then I've got bored of the game in like March, April, you know. Yeah, we're Burnley in this one. Yeah, we're going for a team of very tall players by some of the suggestions we've got. So make sure you submit some of those if you've got some suggestions of really tall players that we can sign. We're going with Jake Cooper. We've got like Paul Onuachu, Carl Hudlin. They're all on our shortlist. Can't wait to sign them. See how tall and ridiculous of a side this becomes. But yeah, Burnley, fun team. I haven't actually seen their other kit. Obviously, I've seen their red claret kit. Not red, obviously. Claret and blue. Oh. Oy, look at that pressure right there. Look at that pressure. Will you make pro clubs? I haven't played pro clubs in a long time. So I suppose that could be something fun. Maybe we could make a pro club. Geografifa FC or something, like my second channel name. Yeah, I mean, I don't see why not. Muric doing a good save. What about signing Ovi Ejaria? Yeah. Well, he's a good shout, that one. If you're below 6'2", you get cut. Yes. Ask me every day. That's it. If you at me on my Discord every single day, I'll eventually get around to actually bothering to edit some of the videos. Most of the time I have the footage and stuff. It takes me like 4 hours to actually edit them into clips and then do the voiceovers and stuff. So that's why I'm lazy. I just, you know, I make 2 other videos in the time it takes me to make one career mode video. But they are fun, of course, not only for me, but I think you guys enjoy watching them as well. I could tell from the Forest series I did last year, there was a lot of people watching that, even in like August and stuff. Kalajic, yeah, I mean, I think he's just joined Wolves, hasn't he? Otherwise, he would absolutely be target number 1. It was a bit of a shame that he did his knee as well, I think. I think it would have been a pretty cool player to see in the Premier League. Someone that tall. He's 6'7", isn't he? He's fairly fast as well. He's not like Jan Vennegoor of Hesselink when he played in the league, or like Johan Elmander, where they're just like a tall guy who can't run but is fairly skillful. So he could have been quite a cool player to see, but unfortunately, yeah, did his knee, didn't he? And was it his first match or his first training session? Thuram, yeah, he's isn't he voted like the fastest player in the Bundesliga or something? But he's only got 81 pace on FIFA. A bit of a shame, but his dad was rapid for a centre back as well, like seriously fast. Yeah, Hudlin is in FIFA. Yeah, he's on our shortlist. 6'9". We're actually scouting him, or our scout's watching him while we're playing this game. So hopefully he's got decent stats, because I feel like he. Oh, that was a mistake. Yeah, that was all our fault. Luke Bacchio. Yeah, look at that. Ultimate Team legend, Luke Bacchio. Yeah, I think Hudlin, because he's come from non-league, they'll give him like 58 rating or something, so he might take a bit too long to actually get playable, unfortunately. Kelleher, yeah, would be a cool one. I think Darlow's probably our first choice, but we'll scout Kelleher as well and see who we can get for cheaper. That should have been a goal. That absolutely should have been a goal. Let's have a look at it. If we've got some substitutes, see if Ashley Barnes is a bit more fun to play with, or Cherlinov. Who else we got? Give Vitinho a game, sure. Let's actually use Jack Cork, because we didn't get to use him in the last one. Let's see if Peacock Farrell is any better than Muric as well, because sometimes their stats are a little bit wrong. Yeah, Hudlin from Football Manager, of course. Yeah, if you're doing like what do you call them? The lower league manager saves, LLMs. Hudlin has to be straight on your shortlist. That much height on FM22 when like Lorenzo Luca was one of the best players. Unstoppable. Jack Grealish is a B-Tech Jamie Tartt. Doesn't Jamie Tartt have more potential than Jack Grealish or something? Which is a bit weird. But, you know. Doing a HJK Helsinki career mode by putting them in the Swedish league. I have done something very similar in the past. Not actually on a video or a stream or anything. But I did one where I put them in the Danish league and tried to sign as many Finnish players as I could. I like playing in Finland. I do it on Football Manager quite a lot as well, because they're one of the lowest rep European teams, lowest reputation European teams. So you get like random job offers. You can be in like the English 8th division, and then like a Finnish Premier Division team takes a chance on you and stuff, so you can get into Europe really easily from there. I always think that's super interesting. Right, get rid of it. Come on, get rid of it. Sick. I think we're going to have to play in a different style to what I'm doing here if we want to actually be good with this team. Maybe going long ball could be a shout. We have got some good strikers, good in the air. Hopefully someone gets on the end of that. No, bad. My crossing's not good in this one. Harry Sutar for Stoke. Yeah, he's massive, isn't he? His brother's quite tall as well. I can't remember what his brother's called. Plays for, is it Hearts or Dundee? I can't remember. He plays in Scotland. Leandro Morgala, 62. Yeah, decent. What about Villa? Is that David Villa or Aston Villa? I'm not sure. I mean, David Villa as a manager would be sick. One of the suggestions I had at the start was we do the save as New York City FC. So he would have been a really good manager there because he obviously used to play for them. That's a good save there from Peacock Farrell. I think Muric let easier ones in than that. So maybe he gets the shirt. Wow, okay, that's risky, but let's just hoof it away and end the preseason game. Oh, you mean Villa, Aston Villa? Okay, I get you. Yeah, we could do one of those. Maybe if we do well with Burnley, they'll offer us a job or something. Yeah, Pirlo would be a good one actually. Lampard again, a good shout. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll do a different stream in a couple of weeks where I'm New York City FC. I went to see them 2 weeks ago now. It was actually a lot better than I was expecting. Like the standard of football was really good. Although the crowd chants and stuff was just pretty hilarious. I think they have one where they just say chicken bucket and stuff like that, and just the whole experience of being in America for a football match was unusual. We're just gonna quick sim this one and get straight into the championship. Signing Kepa, no, I don't think so. I want an upgrade on my goalkeeper. Iniesta for Vissel Kobe. That would be good, but unfortunately not on the game anymore because the Japanese league has been removed. Defenders to watch is just Man City and Rudiger. Look at that. Funny. Let's have a look. How good is... Oh, he's way too good for us in the minute. But he's definitely a Premier League target man, though. Definitely a target man. Dawson Devoy is a 63 rated CM. He's got quite good potential. Alright, let's give him a scout. We have got Josh Twine, of course, who used to play for them. So, let's give that a go. Reece Healy for Burnley. Okay, let's have a look at these guys. Healy. Oh, this guy, he plays for Toulouse. Right, we'll scout him. Yeah, for sure. Travers. Okay. He was alright last year, I think. So, Mark Travers. Yep, Paul Onuachu's already on our list. Estupinan, 7 shots, 7 goals. That's mad. That's mad. I don't think he's actually the tallest in the game anymore because Hudland's on it. Yeah, I mean, signing players without a face, is something I tried to avoid as well. But yeah, we go Ovi Ajaria. Let's have a look at this guy. He's at Reading. Very nice. Let's have a look at him. Cooper at Millwall. Yep, good shout. Jake Cooper, 6'6". Okay, I think we're definitely going for Jake Cooper. Cavallero, yeah, sure. I don't know where is he at. Is he at Fulham still? Oh, he plays in Turkey. Okay, he's on loan. Oh, that's gonna be a bit annoying. Darlow, yes, that's the one. Darlow. Old Carl Darlow right there. Moliero, let's have a scout of him. There he is, Alberto Moliero. Ooh, 5'7". He's a bit short for what we're trying to do, but we'll give him a scout anyway. Isaac Torre, yeah. Let's have a scout of him. Isaac Torre, there we go. Get in my 6'8". Okay, that is an absolute what a player that is. Dummett, Perot. Right, we'll have a look at Perot. I don't think Dummett's that good. Joel Perot. Ooh, 6'1". He makes the cutoff, so that's good. Suit up. What am I trying to do? By the looks of it looks like we're trying to build the tallest team possible, honestly, which is something that, you know, it's quite fun to do. Harry Sutar, and we'll have a look at John Sutar as well. Are they twins? I can't remember if they're twins or just brothers, but Suta. Let's have a look at John. Oh no, they're brothers. He's at Rangers now, is he? I had no idea. Dermot Adebayo, Alright, we'll have a look at this. One last guy. Jans Lees, 6'2", yeah, he's a good shout. Nice and big. You're not available, you're not getting your homegrown talents. That's annoying. There's no code or anything, you just sort of get them, which is, probably why you're not getting them. I have no idea why that would be, but it sounds like something you have to go on like EA support or something, or maybe even Amazon support. Marcelino Nunez, let's have a look at him. He's good on the ball. Carl Hudlin, 63 pace. I think he's faster than that in real life. 6'9" though. Can I? I can't sign him because he's on loan. Sutar. Should we go for Sutar and Cooper? That would be pretty tall, wouldn't it? 6'6" and 6'7". 40 pace and 52 pace. We'll definitely go for Cooper. Definitely go for Cooper. Adam Buxa is 1m91. I remember him from one of the old Football Managers, I think. Pretty cool player for sure. So, right, Jake Cooper, we came for 2.5 million. What a bargain. What an absolute bargain. Forster and Kalinic are 2 meters as well. We'll have a look at Forster. I'm not sure if he's just joined. They want Luke McAnally. I don't know how good this guy is, honestly. He's a centre-back worth 1.8 million. Right. I'm not entirely sure how good he is. So I'm going to have to search this guy on Fifa because I can't see his rating because EA has decided that... Alright, so he is 1m93 and 67 overall. Alright, that's a fair deal. I'm going to accept this. Yeah, Forster's joined Spurs. Yeah, it's a bit annoying. Maybe we could get him on loan? I'm not sure. Possibly. Jake Cooper, you can be an important player. You like that? Good. We want you for 3 seasons. So, he likes that too. Doesn't want a release clause. He's loving it. Everything about him. He's loving it. And we'll just match his wage, but give him 10 weeks up front. Hopefully that works. He wants to double it. Alright, fair enough. We got a lot of money. Lovra Kalinic. Is he the old... it's a cutscene. Is he the old Croatia goalkeeper? I think I remember him from a sticker book if he is. Lovra Kalinic. He is. He's Croatian. Yeah, I'm going to get him. We're going to scout him. Let's see what they rate this deal. Of course, everyone's favourite feature is a C. We could have got him a little bit cheaper, but 500k isn't a huge amount, is it? When you think about it, game. Okay, let's get a new goalkeeper. We're going to go Kalinic. There we go. Klasnic Redemption. That would be sick. I should upload FM content. I have a separate channel for FM. It's got one video on it that I made about 18 months ago, maybe a bit longer. But it got some decent traction. I just prefer making FIFA stuff, really, unfortunately. But it's quite fun making FM stuff as well. It's just I feel like the market's a bit more cornered there, isn't it? You've got people like Zealand who have way more production value than me. So it's tough to sort of break through in Football Manager, unfortunately. Right, we'll go with Manuel. Cork and Cullen, or do we go Westwood? And he's our captain, so I think we do have to go Westwood and Cork. Brownhill, he's not great there. Maybe Rodriguez behind Barnes, we could give that a go. Dervi Soglu, he's got some good pace. He's not that bad at finishing, but yeah, we're not going to do too much. Also, we're playing possession, which isn't going to work really. We want fast build-up direct play, so let's give this a go. Thomas Troy, check keeper. It could be a good shout. What is this? Is this first game of the season? Good job the EA Sports groundsmen are here and all the Burnley. Oh, it's a derby match. Burnley against Preston. I see. Okay. Can't believe I didn't realise until just then. These are cool, but they kind of do show highlights that haven't happened yet, so I'm not sure how that. Luca for next season, yeah, that would be solid. Luca, Sesko, and Onuachu as like a front three would be mad. And we have forgotten to change the difficulty, but that's fine because we did kind of lose the last game, so it shouldn't be a walkover just because we're on world class instead of legendary. It's kind of tough to defend this year. Cooper straight in, being that man mountain at the back. Big fan. Oh, gave him a bit of a trick there. Get it to Barnes. No, that was terrible. What was I doing there? I tried to do the new power shot, but couldn't quite get enough space to do it. They're playing their own long ball. Surely that's offside. Come on. Yes, there we go. There we go. Your first career mode is with Nice. Very cool. That is sick. There's a weird fan noise in the background of my audio. I'm not sure what that could be, really. You're not too near my PC, so it shouldn't be blowback from my computer fans. But yeah, let me know if there's a problem for more than one of you guys. Alright, let's we're playing more possession now when we've changed it off possession, so that's interesting, isn't it? Play it around the edge of the box. Ooh, got some power on that. Who is my favourite player ever? My favourite player ever, talking good players, is Ronaldinho. I mean, I think that's the case for like a lot of people. Or talking sort of players who play for my team, it's Chris Cohen and Andy Reid, who both play for Forest. They both played around the same time as well, sort of the mid 2010s, although Andy Reid was a youth player in like the early 2000s as well. They were both just so good. I love watching both of them. My current active favourite player is probably... I'm not sure really. I like watching Salah play. I like watching Eden Hazard play when he was at Chelsea as well. So it's a tough one actually. Maybe Haaland. Havertz. There we go. There's a goal. There's a goal. What is that? Is that a new celebration? I like that. Ashley Barnes. What a signing. What a signing. Georgi Mamardashvili. You're really trying to trick me with some of these pronunciations, aren't you? Alright, yeah, we'll scout him after this. If you remind me when I go into transfer market, that'd be a solid one. Solid one. How old am I? I am 27 years old now. I only turned it a couple of weeks ago. But, yeah, started a channel when I was 24. Oh, that is terrible from Muric. What is that? What is that? João Cancelo, yeah, he's a really good player to watch live as well. Basically, the whole Man City team is. Kevin De Bruyne, even Mahrez and stuff, when they get on it, they're pretty good. Alright, Scott Twine, come on. Decent bit of trickery in place. Oh, maybe we need to stop doing as many fake shots as we're doing. Oh, got away at least, Twine. Can't believe this is 1-1. That absolutely should have been saved. Terrible goalkeeping, man. Absolutely terrible. I saw Maguire and a big centre back, and I was like, when did I sign him? But obviously that's Kieran Maguire. Who's my favourite team in the Premier League? It's Nottingham Forest because that's the team that I support. I'm so used to having to make up a team there, like, oh, I like Norwich or Aston Villa, but this is the first time in my lifetime that I'm able to say Nottingham Forest to that question. That's very cool. Yeah, Neymar and Mbappe are both good to watch, but I don't really watch them that much because, you know, I might watch a Brazil match if they're in the World Cup semis or something, or I might watch PSG if they're playing against an English team in the Champions League. So I probably see them played like once a year, which is probably my bad, because obviously they are on TV a lot more than that in the UK. I just, I don't really watch them. Whereas I used to watch, you know, mid-2000s Barcelona, I used to watch like 4 or 5 times a year minimum. Basically any Champions League game I'd watch with Barcelona in. Oh, outside of Forest, that's a tough one. I think Everton and Everton and Aston Villa are two teams that are very similar to Forest, I think, based on their history and like the size of the stadiums, the amount of fans they have. So they've always been my go-tos, especially Aston Villa, because I mean I live in Leicester at the minute. I'm not too far away from Birmingham where Villa play, and you see the stadium every time you go to Birmingham, unfortunately. So yeah, I'd probably go Aston Villa are my second favourite team in the Premier League. I think that there's a lot of that. Forest fans and Villa fans, I think, have a sort of a mutual, not adoration, but respect for each other, I'd say. It's, to say they're both in the Midlands, they're not. It's not a rivalry at all, and there's a lot of shared sort of history between the two teams. You're a Borough fan, and it's like watching England all over again. Cheers, mate. Really like your videos. I'm glad you like my videos. Thank you very much. I mean, this is the first thing that's actually uploaded on my channel with FIFA 23. I've been having to use modded FIFA 22, which I didn't really like having to do because I was on holiday when all those videos came out. Go on, hit. What the hell was that? What? That was a power shot, but he did like the best cross ever. That was insane. Palermo could be a good save. Yeah, I like Palermo. I think as soon as PC has modding, I'm going to do an Andorra save, FC Andorra with Andorran youth players. But yes, I would definitely like to try either a Palermo or a FC Sud Tirol save on from Serie B. I think they're two very interesting teams. I like Sud Tirol because they're based basically in Switzerland. They're very close to the border, so you can sign a lot of Swiss players, German players, and other ones. Yeah, Andorra is in La Liga too. That's what I mean. I mean for youth scouting, so I can youth scout anywhere. That's what I mean for wait until they're on PC for modding. Oh, you used my website and picked one of each category and did Grimsby Town. That's very cool. Yeah, I guess you created the club if you're in FIFA 22, but on FIFA 23, of course, they're back. I really liked the Grimsby Town kit. Maybe I should have added them to the poll. I think they might have given Burnley a challenge, honestly. When I did the poll, I thought Valencia was going to win. They're not got the best team this year, and they need a bit of a rebuild, so it could be definitely a fun one if any of you are looking for a fairly big team to do a save with. Go for Valencia. Come on, Rodriguez. Barnes. Oh man, you got to be scoring. You got to be scoring that. Come on. Brilliant. We've even got a spam bot in our chat. Brilliant. Thanks Streamlabs for moderating that. Very nice. Yeah, the anti-cheat stuff it'll be broken, surely. I think some people have already sort of managed to get past it. Like actual cheaters have already got past it, so it's not even doing its job. It's just stopping modders on career mode at this point, which is, you know, the most EA thing you've ever heard. So yeah, I can't stop using this kind of shot, you know. Harry Maguire, striker. I wish. I think is it Kieran Maguire? Oh no, he's the guy that talks about finances, isn't it? Not Kieran Maguire. Sean Maguire, isn't it? Sean Maguire. Van der Ven from Wolfsburg. I have no idea about him, but yeah, we can definitely scout him after the match. Ooh, good bit of defending, good bit of that. Come on, get to that. I do like Cooper, so whoever suggested signing Cooper is just look at that tackle, proper derby game tackle. What's my website? It's in the description of this video, I think. But if not, it's just Google Geografifa website. It should be the first link. Just geografifa.com. Yeah, block anything. You know, if you want to moderate or delete anything, feel free. That would be a massive help. I think Streamlabs is trying to do its best with the emoji spam, but yeah, if you want to just ban them, that would be sick. Thank you very much, Luke. Come on, Burnley. Let's get a win. We need to make some subs in a minute. I'm quite liking the team though. In midfield, they're fairly solid. Roberts is a really good right back. Cooper's good on the left centre back. Westwood and Cork, I'm not too keen on really. They've got high ratings, but I don't think they're good on FIFA, unfortunately. They're not like Ryan Yates and James Garner were for me in the Championship last year. Jay Rodriguez, though, he's being pretty good of a playmaker. Ah, tries to trick him. Go one way and go the other. Cunningham, of course, has the best personality on Football Manager. He's a model citizen. Everyone knows. Jason Knight, Obafemi, Dara, O'Shea. Okay, they're 3 that we'll have a look at. I know Jason Knight's probably not got the best stats, being League One Derby, but again, Cooper. Right, if anyone here is doing a championship career mode, sign Jake Cooper from Millwall, because this guy is an absolute don. You know, he gets anything. He's got such good height and, you know, strength, I assume. I haven't actually checked his stats. I just saw his height, so I signed him. That was crazy pass. Come on. Oh, man, I just can't get these headers. I can't win a header. I don't know if that's just a thing on this year's game or if I'm doing something wrong there, but... Turn. Oh, you got to score that. You got to score that. What's my job? I am a software developer, so I write software for a tech company. And then, well, basically half my job these days is YouTube, thankfully. So I'm half and half, basically. Still work full time, but half my income comes from YouTube, which is pretty solid. Garan Kwal, the Aussie wonder kid he signed for Newcastle. Is he actually a wonder kid? I thought he was. Oh no, that's a dreadful goal. You gotta be saving that. Muric is really letting us down. Do I want to do YouTube full time? Absolutely, man. If there's any way I can do it, I'm gonna try. I think I'd need sort of 50,000 subscribers to be able to do it, so I'm not actually that far off. It all depends on views, of course, and like how much I need to live. So how much money I need to be able to live comfortably, I guess. Of course, I do need to live. Come on, smash it. Oh, save that. Absolute banger. What a goal. Scott Twine. Straight on his right foot. Oh, it's one of these. Let's have a look. Player speed. 0.1 expected goals. 20 meters out. He hit it at, what's that, 100 miles an hour? Maybe a bit less. 85 miles an hour. I deserve 100,000, if not more. Thank you very much. That's high praise. I mean, one day, hopefully, I want to get a plaque, at least the silver one. I don't think really any FIFA YouTuber's ever going to reach 1 million, especially if they just do career mode. If they do like football reacts and stuff, maybe. But I think career mode's probably not got 1 million subscribers in it, unfortunately. You know someone who played for FC Faroe. Hopefully I said that right. And the Faroe Islands team in that video. That is sick. I played as them on Football Manager, so I probably did a Football Manager save with your friend in my team. So that's pretty cool to know. They're super cool. I like teams like that maybe from small nations, but they all band together and play in a bigger one. You can kind of see that with Wales and, you know, Swansea and Cardiff. Come on. Oh my god, that's probably a foul, but Barnes, get the hell in, man. B4 Lancer has 1 million. Okay, I didn't realise. I remember asking someone on my Discord, like, what's the biggest FIFA YouTuber, FIFA career mode YouTuber, and I think the biggest one we found was like 350,000. Luxembourg career mode. Yeah, that would be cool. But unfortunately, I think all the big... I didn't know you could actually change their nationalities. That's actually quite cool. But Luxembourg, yeah, I think they have a couple of good players in real life now, don't they? Like sort of in the 60s and 70s. So always an interesting one. Do the gritty next time I score. All right. If you can... Marinakis career mode. Well, I get Cartel Tycoon, do I, from Steam. Yeah, tell me what the command is and I'll do the gritty next time we score. Even if it's like Ashley Barnes, we'll do a gritty. Can't remember, someone did it at the American football match I was watching. Because I was in New York for 2 weeks, the past 2 weeks. I only got back yesterday, that's why I haven't actually played FIFA until today. Oh, are they going all out? Come on, Twine. Oh, there we go. We're just going to be doing one of these. Hell yes. Right, R2 up on the right stick. Yeah, alright. Sick, man. Sick. W live stream, by the way. Thank you very much. Usually I don't actually do it for too long, but this one seems like you guys are enjoying it, and I'm enjoying playing FIFA 23 and just talking. You know, there's a lot of interesting questions being sent, so thank you all for supporting. Right, yeah, I think we definitely need to go up to Legendary for the next match, because, I mean, maybe not. It was a close win. in the end. R2 and then up twice. Okay, decent. Is Gakpo any good? I know he's good on FIFA. I think Forest were linked with him in real life, but I mean, who weren't they linked with? I know Man U were as well. What streaming platform do I use? I am currently using OBS Studio, and I am using PS Remote Play to share my PlayStation onto my PC, and then I'm using an app called Chaiki to stream it from there, and then I am using OBS to stream it onto YouTube. So it's been streamed from my PS5 via Remote Play, and then onto PC via YouTube. What do I think of Sinistera? I think he's been good for Leeds, you know. I'm not sure if I've actually got him in my fantasy football team. Oh, here we go. The best day of the season. Best day of the month. Time for youth scouting. William Jordan, 5'11", but it looks like he could have a ton of strength. Get in my youth academy. Josh Sadler. Nah, I'm not interested in you. Sam, no. Jamie Garner. Sounds like a Pez version of James Garner. Archie Hall, no. Dylan Newton, nah. Is that some new faces? Some of those seemed a bit new this time. You're signing Gakpo in your Leicester career mode save. Very cool. Florencio Teixeira. He's got a lot of something if he's got high rating. But he's 5'5". I don't know. Maybe he could be our Bojan. He could be our Bojan when we had the team of really tall players. Barry Rafferty, 6'5". Okay, absolutely signing you. Josh Flanagan, no. Take a look at Mads Hermansson, a goalkeeper from Brøndby IF. He is good potential, very good goalkeeper. He's compared to Peter Schmeichel. Right, okay. Let's absolutely scout him now. Cool. So we will have a look at some players, starting with Hermansson. So if you suggested anyone in that during that match, let me know them now, and I will add them to our scouting. Mads Hermansson, here you are. 22, 6'1". Not the tallest goalkeeper, but I think that's the same as Casillas was. Can you have the option to sign any Richmond players? Let's have a look if Roy Kent's in this. I'm not sure if he is. Yeah, it doesn't look like Roy Kent's actually on here, so I don't think you can. Have a look at Deeney. I think he's going to be a bit too slow. We've already got better, so I'm not sure he would be an upgrade. Oh yeah, Jason Knight. That's the comment I was looking for. The Jason Knight one. Jason Knight. He's only 21. He looks a lot older. We'll scout and shortlist him, and Obafemi as well. Actually, we'll have a look at Dara first. Dara O'Shea. 6'2". Right, we'll scout you. Get Jay Lamb to have a scout of him. Don't forget Giori Mamadashvili. Here you are. Okay, 6'6". Nice. Like that. Emil Krath or Morgan Rogers. Yes. We don't actually have a good right winger, so having Morgan Rogers would be a good one. Morgan Gibbs-White. I can't believe how much Forest played for him, man. Okay. He's still got good potential. I'm surprised. He didn't really do much for Bournemouth last year, did he? Obafemi. Michael Obafemi. It's going to take ages to scout him. Mecha, maybe. Ejaria, he's on our list already. Jason Malumbo, not sure. Matt Smith, does he act? Not the Matt Smith, surely, like the really tall striker. Surely he doesn't have a real face. Oh, the CM, it won't be the striker, that's annoying. Let's have a look. Matt Smith. MK Dons. I'm not sure he's going to be good enough. Karat Shaker. Cade Cowell. I like Cade Cowell. I'm not sure how realistic it is him joining Burnley. But we'll scout him anyway. Big fan of American players. Who's the new Liverpool kids? Who are at Liverpool? Let's have a look, shall we? If we go on to Premier League, we can quickly go on Liverpool. Have a look at some of the players. So you got Jake Kane, Fabio Carvalho, Harvey Elliott, Cade Gordon. I mean, he could be good on loan, so I'll scout him. Anyone else? James Norris, Jeremy Pino, Calvin Ramsey's there now. Yeah, that's about it. Cade Gordon has a real face. Okay, that's pretty sick. You're considering Forest as your first career mode save. Sick. I hope you enjoy it, because we'll have the stadium on there soon. You'll be able to see where I sit on my career mode save. Not my career mode save, in real life. Jeez. Gordon has a real face. Ah, that's sick. Alright, so this guy, maybe a bit too good for us at the minute. He's not quite tall enough. Isaac Torre, he's rapid and 6'8". Okay, absolutely shortlisting you. 72 overall, 6'2". You're a very good box-to-box player. Reece Healy, I mean, this guy would be a top shout. He can finish and he can run, which is something my strikers can't do. Ivan Cavallero can actually... No, he's on loan, unfortunately, from Fulham. You've only just joined, so I can't sign you. We'll shortlist you, and maybe we'll sign one of you two. You should do good managers for teams on career mode. I think I've already done a video like that. Either it might be scheduled to upload soon, or it might already be out. So make sure you check my channel if you want to see a video like that, because I think I might have already uploaded it. Right, we need to just get Cooper in there automatically because we're going to have to keep subbing him in. Goodmanson, we've got Manuel, Roberts, Taylor, Twine was good in that last game. I liked Rodriguez behind the striker, although I'm not sure if maybe we should play Dervis Soglu on this one. Give him a go. Oh, we are playing Norwich. They've got two pretty slow centre backs, so maybe having a bit of pace will be good. Kevin Nisbet or Ross Stewart. Yeah, Scottish strikers, they always do well in the Championship, don't they? You know, you've had Ross McCormack, you've had the guy who was at Wolves for ages and Sunderland. I can't remember what he's called now. Danny Graham was another one as well. Yeah, maybe a Scottish striker is what we need. We've got, I think Ashley Barnes is Austrian, isn't he? And Dervis Soglu sounds like he's Turkish, although I'm not 100% sure, so if he's not, don't... we haven't changed difficulty again. Right, after this match, we'll 100% remember. Someone remind me if I don't do it when I'm changing my squad. Alright, what is going on here? Why have I got so much space? Wow, okay, that was definitely too easy, unfortunately. My content's interesting and unique. Well, thank you very much. I try and keep it as unique as possible. I made the channel because I remember searching once for... I was searching like who could be a good career mode save, and all I got was like a page by Red Bull Esports, and I was like, okay, this has like 3 suggestions on it. I don't like any of them. Why isn't there more content like suggesting who could be good or like ideas? So I made the whole channel based on that I wish someone was making ideas. So, you know, hopefully I give you guys some ideas for some career modes, and hopefully it gives you a bit more fun. Can I do a Marinakis career mode? If you tell me what that actually is, I'll consider it. I mean, I know he's in charge of Forest and Olympiacos, but I don't think Olympiacos are actually on the game anymore, so I'm not too sure. To change my difficulty, yes, absolutely. I need to change difficulty. I left it low from pre-season. Are there any leagues this year that are new? Serie B in Italy is a new league. I'm not sure if there's any others. I think it's just that one in the men's divisions, and then you've got the women's Premier Division, and I don't know if the French First Division's on there as well, for women. So if you're into women's football, yeah, there's quite a bit of new content. If you're into men's, it's just 1 second division. But it's always good to have a second division, you know. Sign Javier, maybe, apparently, he is good. I imagine he probably will be good, yes. Kevin Schade or Marmouche for striker. Okay, well, remind me after this, and we'll have a scout of them and see how they are. We're looking for someone quite tall, but also fairly fast. Oh, I shouldn't have brought the goalkeeper out there. All right, it worked out in the end. Can you use female clubs in career mode? I genuinely don't know either, actually. I mean, I assume not. But then I have seen screenshots of it, so I'm not 100% sure. Do a player mode career mode. I'm currently doing one. You're second in Serie A. Yeah, I mean, I haven't decided which ones I'm going to do edited videos on. I mean, if I do this one long term, it's just going to be streamed. So I'll just try and stream it maybe once a week, or, you know, every couple of weeks. Do a couple of games. But I'm still going to do an edited one, like a normal one, because I know they're more fun to watch, and hopefully I can make it a bit more fast-paced than a stream would be. But there isn't women's career mode. Okay, decent. Yeah, I might have to have a look at that. I don't know anything about women's football other than some of the England players because I watched the World Cup final, or whatever it was, the Euro final. But yeah, I might have to check that out. Alright, we maybe try a few more long balls, because they've got Grant Hanley at the back though. He is pretty beast in the air. So, doubt that will work, unfortunately, in this game. We might have to wait until we play someone like Swansea or someone with smaller centre-backs. Okay, we got away with that one. That could have either been a penalty, a red card, or a goal. So, to get none of those was an absolute win for us, thank God. Oh, there's Nunez that someone suggested we sign. Playing in midfield. Hi, how am I doing? I'm doing really well, thanks. Just got back from a 2-week holiday, so pretty relaxed, refreshed, and enjoying FIFA. So hopefully you're doing well as well. You might do an Arsenal women's career mode. Yeah, that'd be good. You can always try and break the record that Kelly Smith got, like the international goals for England. That'd be a cool one. I think she got like 70, did she? Something like that. She was in the England team for so long. Burley, nice choice. Yeah, thanks. Actually, chat chose this, so it wasn't up to me. If it was up to me, I think probably we'd be doing an MLS one to about 3 viewers. So, you know, chat knows best in this occasion. Oh, man, couldn't quite pull it back. I think, yeah, Legendary, this would be a pretty close game. They'd probably be 1-0 up, I'd imagine, because our goal was just because of them not tracking back at all. Oh, there we go, over the bar. Yes, I can imagine that playing against Moussa Diaby on FIFA, especially if it's controlled by an AI, is pretty unbearable. Because, you know, he's got all those ideal stats for FIFA. He's got mad pace and mad agility, can finish, can dribble. Yeah. Well, difficulty I'm on world class, but it's a bit too easy for me, unfortunately. I should go back up to Legendary. I turned it down just for pre-season, but I forgot to turn it back up. I didn't realise they had these off the non-power shot goals, so decent. Yeah, 2-0, come on, let's do this. We're going to win the league easy. Unbeaten Burnley, the Invincibles. Invincible Clarets. Alright, going for the slide. Yes, slide tackles seem way more fun this year. Like, they actually sort of hone in on the ball. It's sick, I like it. Come on, block that. Yes, Cooper. Cooper is so good, man. Look, there he is again. I think he's definitely one you need to sign if you're doing a career mode. You could sign Harvey Elliott. I could, but I think he'd probably be worth a little bit too much for Burnley in the Championship to afford, unfortunately, even with parachute payments. What camera mode is this? This is the PS5 or next gen, so it's on Xbox, whatever, and PC default camera. So this is just called EA Sports Game Cam. I don't think you can recreate it, but you possibly might do if you do a custom camera on something like Telly. But it's it's nice because it's fairly low down, but it also like moves quite a bit, which is exactly what I like. So I'm a big fan to this camera. You'll say bye. Okay, thanks, guy. Thanks for watching. Do appreciate it. Bye, Anglo Aspid Mapid. I'm probably not too good at saying that name, but, you know, hopefully I got it right. Bad day for McLaren. How do you get women in career mode? I have no idea. Maybe someone in chat can help you out with that one. Burnley and Norwich or someone else? Well, I haven't actually paid attention to the Championship that much because Forest aren't in it this year. But I would imagine Norwich are probably going to be favourites to go up, aren't they? They always do, and they haven't really lost anyone that important this season. So probably going to go with Norwich. Although I really thought Sheffield United would have a good chance, and I really thought Huddersfield would do better than they are. I mean, what a start that is for them. Terrible. And who knows? With all their games in hand, even Coventry could get up there again. So I think it's a bit too early, especially in the Championship, to say like who's going to go up. But you're just going on to buy FIFA. Damn. Wish I had an affiliate code I would give you. get a nice bit of revenue there. The game crashes when you check detailed passing stats after the game. Does it actually? That is terrible. I remember when they added the detailed stats last year, I looked like the first 2 times, and ever since I just like ignored it. It didn't really do anything, but I suppose it's better than what it used to be, where it's just like total passes and that was about it. I'm not really liking Dervisoglu so far. I don't think he's as good as like Ashley Barnes. But, you know, he probably scored and I just haven't realised it. Sheffield United at the top already. I didn't realise. Last time I checked, they were like 4th or 5th. But had pretty bad goal difference or something. So, if they're going up, that'd be cool. It's always fun when Forest play against Sheffield United. They're sort of semi-rivals, but I think it's more of a Forest-sided thing. Maybe it'll be a bit more intense now that, you know, they beat them in the playoffs, but always fun to play against Sheffield United. Hi Matteo, hope you enjoy the stream. Hopefully it's a fun watch. Playing as Burnley so far this year. Thanks to chat selecting them. You think Sunderland will stay up? Yeah, I think for sure. I wouldn't be surprised to see them back in the Premier League within like 3 or 4 seasons. I think they've got the academy, really, haven't they, that no one else in the league can sort of match. Always good players coming through at Sunderland, so maybe they'll get 1 or 2 of them. Who's my favourite kit this year? I really like the Brighton home kit. I love that. I also like the American International white kit and the English away kit, the red one. I like both of those. Not sure what that weird flashing on the screen was just then, if you saw that, so hopefully my graphics card isn't about to die. Do I think Leeds will stay up? Yes, because I think Forest are unfortunately going to be one of the 3 that go down. I imagine Bournemouth will be too, and I think it would be pretty hilarious if Leicester did. You got to go. Alright, thanks for watching, Mark. I know you were here for a long time. Would I recommend FIFA 23? Well, so far I'm finding it quite fun. But it's always fun to start off with, isn't it, with the new game? It's always a bit different, so you sort of, you know, you spend a while and then you'll notice all the flaws. Like, I haven't had any big bugs so far, like there might have been in other years, but that's probably just because I haven't played the game enough to actually find them yet, unfortunately. Fulham are going to stay up. Their board objective, avoid relegation in real life. Yeah, I mean, eventually they have to, don't they? They've been up and down, 3 times in a row? Is it 4? Maybe 2? I can't remember. A lot, though. And they always used to be sort of one of those mid-table teams, didn't they? When they had, like, Dempsey and Moussa Dembele. I always liked watching Fulham. They had, like, Bocanegra, and they had a lot of Americans. Maybe that's what they need. They've got Anthony Robinson, don't they, at the minute? So, but yeah. Come on, smash it. Oh, unstoppable. Right, let's see if I can remember the gritty. No, I'd already pressed save. Yeah, Fulham could become the new Leicester. Literally, they could become the new Leicester. Is that Jay Rodriguez running at 30 kilometers an hour? I swear, 115 mile an hour shot. Doesn't Alphonso Davies run at 30 kilometers an hour? So how is Rodriguez doing that? Yeah, PS4 not having the like big match celebrations, that would really annoy me. When I played on PC last year, I mean, it was just a worse game, and there's no real reason for it other than to try and make you buy a PS5, but I don't know what EA actually gets out of that. Like, that animation, for sure. I mean, you can play games like Horizon on PS4, and they look brilliant, so I don't see why they couldn't run that one animation. It's not like it's like particularly intense or anything. I think it's just EA just maybe had like a deal with one of the next gen publishers or something. Next gen consoles, I mean. But yeah, that would for sure annoy me. If you've seen like, because some of them are actually really good. Like, I think I had one in my playoff final in my Forest save. They did one, and it really fit in like really well. They went mental because it was a youth academy player scoring in like the last minute of the playoff final. So, I mean, minutes like that, if you can't do that on PS4, it's a bit of a letdown, isn't it? Wow, FIFA Switch. I don't know anyone who actually buys the game on Switch, but yeah, I mean, I can't imagine it's a good experience. I think, oh dear, what an awful pass. Hey, Muric makes up for it. If he's going to get a clean sheet, you know, maybe I don't actually need to replace him. Bad. Yeah, it would be cool. I mean, imagine if Fulham do actually stay up and Leicester go down. That would be awful for Leicester. They've got so many big players on massive contracts. I think Jamie Vardy's on like 190,000 and stuff like that. It's almost unbearable for them, you know, unthinkable. Ah, he took too long with the pass there. You miss all of the passion. Yeah, exactly. I mean, FIFA, it's already a bit of a stale game now, unfortunately. So if they are missing passion, then you're really missing out. What's the first FIFA that I played? I played FIFA 2001 on PC. That was the first one I properly played. But the first one I played in like any way was FIFA 98. Can I do a team guide with UCD Dublin where you only use students and an alumni? I always say that one wrong. I guess so. It would be a super short one though, because really it would just be sort of use youth academy players only, I guess. Alright, I've remembered to change difficulty, so we're going to do that right now. We're going back up to legendary. Competitor mode, I don't like having that on. Ball default, game speed default, sick. What's training center? No thanks. Yes, so yeah, FIFA 98 was my first one. More intense commentary, exactly. I mean, it's a bit boring, isn't it? Some of the commentary you get, it's almost as bad as my videos. The amount of comments I see where people are like, "Hey, I watch your videos to go to sleep." It's like, oh my god. I hope they're not that boring, but understandable. Whereas FIFA commentary, it's been the same since they got rid of Martin Tyler. I miss that. When that year where they had two and it alternated, that was sick. Right, should we go with Carl Darlow as our goalkeeper, 6'3", or should we go with Louvre Kalinic, who is 6'7", but not English? Up to you guys. So let me know in the comments which one you think we should sign. And we've got an easy game here against Carabao Cup team Colchester. Right, so our whole team is like dead. So let's pick some different teams. Who is Zauri? He seems alright. Give him a go. We'll play Brownhill as one of my defensive midfielders alongside Westwood. Maybe Bastian there. Give Teller a game, Goodmanson. Give Matt Lowton and Harwood Bellis a go. Is Egan Riley any good? No, not really. Not worth training up. We'll get Ian Martson in there. I think that's a decent team. Cool. Darlow. Looks like Darlow's winning at the minute. We'll actually, let's have a look at the other kits, because I think we should have 3 with Burnley. So we've got... Hey, that's nice. I like the away kit a lot. Maybe we'll put Colchester in their home kit. I mean their away kit at home. Not realistic, but I want to use this kit, so we're going to use that. Zauri was good in FIFA 22. Used him in your Anderlecht career mode. Decent, man. Decent. Fans leaving the stadium should be a thing when the home team is losing. Hopefully you see that in this. I mean, if you look at my mouse here, you can see the stadium's not exactly full for Colchester, which you might think it would be for a Burnley game, but you know, not in this case. My voice is just soothing. Thank you very much, Max. Much appreciated. Oh, is it next gen only? I didn't realise that. I actually had no idea that was a next gen only thing. So let's have a go. See if we can get far in the Carabao Cup. In PS4 you have the scene where the manager welcomes... I'm not sure if you do have that. I mean, that does seem like the sort of thing that EA would just randomly make next gen for no reason. But yeah, I'm not 100% sure. Alright, Ian Martson. He was always good on last year's game. I think he scored like 4 goals against me for Coventry or something, if that's the same Martson. Oh, I didn't quite get the pass off there. I like that we're playing... It's going to be a harder match against Colchester than it was Norwich, because we've gone up a difficulty. So hopefully we can still win. Otherwise, yeah, would be a bad decision to have done that. Right, overlap. Let's see if we can win a header. We still haven't won one, I don't think. Still haven't won one. What do you think about the Nations League? I enjoy the Nations League a lot more than friendlies. That is for sure. Come on, Goodmanson. Guess it's a Zauri. Hopefully I'm saying his name right. I'm just guessing there. I have no idea how you say that. Right, who we got? Martson. Gets that long, surely. Nope. Oh, the audio's been a bit weird on the fans there. It's like cutting out. Maybe that's what you mean. We got a spammer again. Brilliant. I think hopefully it's been sorted. Come on, win that. Did he win it? Who won that? Alright, we got away with that. Muric, 49. Damn. Really, I'm not a fan of Muric in real life. Thanks to... He played for Forest, for those of you that don't know. And he was absolutely awful. Come on, Bastian. Oh, we went for the power shot. I think a power shot's going to beat a League 2 goalkeeper. I think this is a League 2. That was awful. A League 2 goalkeeper any day of the week, surely. Ooh. Decent. I think Colchester are one of those teams that sort of are just in the middle of nowhere. Because they're out in Essex somewhere, just like on the coast. I have no idea where they actually are. But they're just one of those teams that always just hovers around the lower leagues. I'm not sure if they've ever made it up to like the Championship. Or if they have, it was definitely before I started paying attention to Colchester anyway. Right, use this guy as a decoy because they've only got 2 defenders. Right, let's just go out to him anyway. Play that to him. That was an awful first touch. That was a good bit of dribbling there from Zauri. Ah, I couldn't quite cut inside. Come on, back to him on the edge of the box. Oh, he managed to get his hands on that. That was decent. That was decent. Has anyone noticed a Napoli badge change? Yeah, that's because they're unlicensed, isn't it? That was like the worst corner I've ever done. Yeah, they're unfortunately not in the game, are they? Milinkovic-Savic to Man City. Brilliant. Imagine having him and Haaland running at you. Should I sign Kvaratskhelia? Again, there's another one I'm going to need to scout because I don't actually know anything about him, unfortunately. But, yeah. It's a shame Napoli have gone from the game, especially when Serie B's like become a big deal. So hopefully that means it's not going to be for long. And maybe EA is going to be like fighting for like the full license. It was always interesting to use. I think PES and Serie A, they're both linked in my head, I guess, because PES was good when sort of Kaká era AC Milan existed. So that was a team that I always played with my brother on PES. Oh, no one's even in there. That was terrible. What a bad cross. So it's always something I've linked in my head, I guess. Like Adriano at Inter Milan and Nedved, Del Piero at Juventus. It's weird. What's the weirdest career mode transfer I've seen in this game? I'm not sure in this game, but I remember on one of them I saw like McTominay go to Real Madrid from Man United. That was always a bizarre one. Yeah, this is FIFA, so anyone could join anyone. I agree. We've got it on loose transfer rules as well. We're not playing on strict. I did my career mode last year on strict, and that was why I started that Lille career mode. And I only did 1 episode because I realised I had it on strict and there's no way to change it. So that meant Hazard had a grudge against Lille, which I don't agree with at all. And it meant some players would not join Lille, even though we were in like the Europa League after 1 season. So I just stopped editing it, and I was just like, yeah, I'll just make normal videos for the rest of this cycle. Lewandowski to Everton. Who was the team that he nearly... Was it Blackburn that he nearly joined before 2010 or something? I can't remember. So there is maybe a bit of a precedent there. Oh, there we go. Gritty time. Let's give it a go. There we go. Have one of those. Yeah, it was Blackburn, wasn't it? I thought it was. It was because of the volcano, wasn't it, in Iceland? He couldn't do his medical or something, so he went to Dortmund instead. I mean, that could have changed history if the best striker in the world at the minute played for Blackburn. Imagine that. Maybe they got a second Premier League title. Yes, there's the gritty. I'm sure there'll be a lot of those going on online, online matches. They got rid of the dab, didn't they? They got rid of the shush, the calm down. Axel Witsel to Palmer. That's quite a cool one, actually, to be fair. He's always rated really highly on FIFA, isn't he? He's always one of those really good players. You're doing a Blackburn career at the moment. That's decent. I think, aren't we rivals then? Isn't Blackburn a rival of Burnley? They're close enough. I'm not sure if they really are rivals, but I imagine there's some kind of hatred between those two clubs. Connor Noss going from Gladbach. Oh, I was reading chat. I should have been looking. Shearer and Sutton's better than Lewandowski and Brereton. I'm not sure I agree, but yeah, it probably is. Let's be honest. Sutton's one of those really underrated players, and I think he's still the best Premier League striker of all time. Until Haaland plays like 3 years in the league and breaks all his records, that is. Or Harry Kane if he keeps playing till he's like 35. But definitely Shearer at the minute, in my opinion. I'd say Shearer, Henry and Aguero in that order. Oh, Muric, good save there, good save. Witsel went from 64 to 34 pace. Holy crap, that's awful. He was always so good when he played in Russia. He used to be like 75 at every stat. Defending, long shots, finishing, ball control. He was just like Mr. 75, wasn't he? Come on, man. Get the ball away a bit faster. I think some of the lack of response in this team is because I am playing it via remote play, so there is a little bit of delay, but hopefully it's not too bad. There we go. Good tackle, man. It might be time to bring on like Ashley Barnes or someone up front. An absolute target, man. Right, that's pressure after possession loss, and that has not worked out well for us. Oh, nice one, Muric. Right, let's get some subs on. You think Haaland's going to get more than 35 in a season? I mean, he's on track for it, for sure, isn't he? Could see it happening. Although, I don't know. He just needs 1 or 2 injuries, and then he's not gonna manage it. How long are my halves? I have them on 5-minute halves at the minute instead of 6, which is the default. Dark horses for the Euros. Well, I know they're old, but I think Croatia are always going to be deadly until Modric and Perisic retire. So I'm going to go Croatia. I think people might underestimate them because of the age of some of their players, but they are actually still a really good team. Oh, good cross. Yeah, if he stays fit, he'll break the record, but I don't think he will. Oh, off the post, man. Can't believe how much hard work we're making of playing as playing against Cheltenham. Not Cheltenham, Colchester. God, Cheltenham. It's another one of those teams that just like bobs around League 1 and 2. There's no way he doesn't play. Well, I don't know because what's the name of the Argentinian striker? I've already forgotten it. He seemed really good. Like, let's just sweat that. Here we go. Do I have a favourite team in any other league? Yes, I do. I have... My favourite team in Bundesliga is Hertha Berlin. I like Valencia in La Liga. I like Lyon the most in France. Are there any others? There's a couple that I know from like Football Manager as well. I like Flora, who play in Estonia, for example, because of Football Manager. I like Malmo in Sweden. Always a good one. Are there any other teams that I really like? AC Milan are my favourite Italian team, followed by Genoa. I like Torino as well. I play a lot of Football Manager in Italy, as you can probably tell. Oh, nearly one. What's my predictions for Man City versus Man U? Well, I mean, Man U are in form again now, aren't they? If Rashford plays, he might score, but I imagine Haaland will probably destroy whoever Man United play at centre-back, because that's their weak spot. Varane in his prime could probably stop him, but right now I don't know if he could. And I think Lissandro is just a little bit... He's not quite got the physicality to stop someone like Haaland, especially if he's going for like those insane like kung fu kicks like he scored the other day. Oh, come on, man. Come on. Have I checked out any of the teams in the second tier? No, I haven't. I mean, like I said, this is literally the first time I booted up FIFA 23. So, yeah, it's I've not actually managed to check them out. But I know Como are in there. Oh, that is a bad tackle, ref. That's got to be a red. Surely, send him off for that. He's managed to get up. Yellow. No way. Yeah, I know Como are an interesting one with Fabregas. Ooh. I know Sud Tirol are a good team as well with their, like, you can sign a lot of Swiss players with them. Palermo, of course, with the City Football Club sort of links as well. Interesting. You know, there's a lot of good teams in that division, so maybe that would be a fun one to do my actual, like, my edited career mode in that league. That would be cool. So if you have any suggestions, I mean, let me know. Modena, I think you said you played as. That's maybe an interesting one. If I look into them. I nearly got the cross in. We're making tough work of this game when the other team can't even pass the ball. Do I think France would be knocked out in the group stage? I mean, it wouldn't put it past them, but I doubt it this time. I know they've got some issues, haven't they? But ooh, come on. They got some issues, but I think they've got enough quality to just brute force their way through, you know, without much chemistry needed or much tactics needed. So, yeah, I think they'll be fine. You're going to start career mode right now. Awesome. Sunderland's a good one. They've obviously got their real stadium. They've got good youth academy. They've got a lot of good former players if you ever want to retire one or if you want to start your career mode by signing one or two of them. Maybe you could even do like a Jack Rodwell Road to Glory, where you start as him as your manager or something. That'd be pretty money. How much is the defender I signed earlier? It was 3 million for Jake Cooper, and I think he's worth every penny. 73 overall, but he's 6'7", so he's a bit of a beast, really. I do really like him. The fact that we've had to resort to goals like that against Colchester really says it all, doesn't it? But Ashley Barnes, he's done it. Thoughts on that new album? I have no idea, honestly. It's full of 28-year-olds, so it's hard to play a career mode realistically with them. Okay. I mean, you could slowly try and rebuild them. I mean, 28-year-olds still have potential on FIFA, thank God, because I'm nearly 28 years old myself, and I can't imagine this is as good as I get at football. I really hope not, because I am dreadful. But yeah, I mean, that could be fun. I like it when there's teams full of old players. They still nearly equalise. God damn it, Colchester, man. God damn it. Just saw a 23 overall goalkeeper. No way. Wait, oh my God, did their goalkeeper win that header? That would have been insane. Like that lower league goalkeeper. I can't remember who it was who managed to keep their team in the League 2 or something. Alright, thanks everyone who's watching right now. I really do appreciate this. Not sure how much longer I'll go on for, really. I mean, 2 hours is longer than most of the streams I've done before. Who do I think is going to get promoted from the Championship? I mean, Sheffield United would be a good one. Hopefully they get back to the Premier League. They always play interestingly. I thought Middlesbrough would be doing better than they do. But, you know, maybe not. Burnley doing alright as well, aren't they? Nuno's laying into his team here. We're not playing anything like Nuno at all. Steve Cooper's the manager of your Sunderland. That's a good one. Hopefully he gets a real face soon, along with the rest of the players. Why does this guy want to play? You're 63 overall. Just go away. Right, Huddersfield. Why did I choose Nuno? He was suggested by someone in chat like 2 hours ago. So, Young Boys want Healy. Mads Hermansen, let's have a look. 71 overall, 6'1", good stats. He's one to keep an eye on. Cade Cowell, 69 overall, but he's got a ton of pace and he's 6 foot. Maybe he could be like Breck Shea was Breck Shea at Stoke when he was super hyped, rapid, and just not good at all. Right, I might honestly promote that youth player. The really good like homegrown talent we have. Let's have a look. 73 overall. See, that's the problem with them. I wish he wasn't quite as good as that. But, I mean, those stats, he's going to be unreal. I'll give him a go. Promote him. Florencio Teixeira. He's got very interesting stats. Good attacking mid with 28 defending. Low work rates as well, man. Interesting. William Jordan, he's a playmaker but doesn't do anything for us. There's quite a few traits then, I guess. I mean, we've got, 2 of 6 players with it? You made a save with Sunderland and got a 74 overall player. Yeah, I mean, last year, my one I got in my career mode for Forest was about that, which, I mean, it's a fairer number if you're starting out in the Premier League, but who's this? PSV. I know we haven't got any PSV's fans in this chat, so we're going to reject that one. You're going to convert him to a cam. Yeah, top suggestion. Good idea. Cams are like the most important position. I don't really have one, so maybe that's something we should look for. See if we can find a good cam. Has the scout found anyone good here? He's found someone from Ghana, so I assume he's in their national team. Decent pace, decent finishing. Ricky J. Jones, former career mode favourite. Let's scout him. Jane. Anyone else? Ricky Dembele, who might be interesting. See if we can loan anyone here, shall we? See if there's any good loan players out there for us to have a look at. We need an attacking midfielder, really. Get rid of Liverpool. We don't just want to look at Liverpool, do we? So let's go for loan. Midfield. Alfie Devine might be interesting. Christian Volpato. He was annoying as hell on my football manager. He kept moaning at me when I was Roma manager. Matias Fernandez. He's got well good stats, it looks like. Ibanez. Yeah, there's not really anyone there. Is there any strikers that we could possibly play lower? Cameron Archer would be an interesting one. Don Ballard. I don't even want to try and say that name. Kenny Nagera. Nah, none of these can really play that deeper role. William Goebbels. Rapid, mate. Absolutely rapid. Yusuf Sidia. Cole Palmer. Alright, let's see if we can get him on loan. I don't see him listed, so he might have already gone somewhere else. He's a right winger. That's possibly why he wasn't in the cam section. It's Soberschlei. Yeah, I'm not sure if Soberschlei is going to join Burnley in the Championship, but, maybe. Do I go for players with real faces? I mean, I prefer it when they have them, but it doesn't mean I don't sign them, Oh, I mean, Ajaria could be a good one there. Is he really that slow? I thought he was quite fast in real life. Cavallero would be an interesting one as well, unfortunately, but on loan somewhere already. We could play Morgan Rogers maybe there. Possibly. Cole Palmer. See if we can get you on loan then, Cole Palmer. No, he's not interested in joining, unfortunately. Morgan Rogers on loan? Yes. Well, we'll get him on loan. Oh god, not OV Ajaria. Right, okay. Maybe I'm missing something there with that suggestion. See if we can get you for a loan. Morgan Rogers. For 11 grand a week? Sure. The bold fraud convention ends with a agreement. Cool. Huddersfield is up next. He's very good on the ball, is he? Okay. I imagine those kind of high agility players are pretty good on the ball. If he wasn't, there wouldn't be much point using him, would they? This guy can actually play at Cam, can he? He can play CM. I'm going to put him on the bench. Just give him a go. We don't need a goalkeeper, so we'll put Bird on the bench. We'll get Cooper back in. That's the left centre back. Bayer there. Goodmanson for Manuel. We've got Twine on the left. Brownhill needs to be swapped out for maybe Rodriguez. And then we'll play... Dervisoglu's upgraded a rating, I think. So that's good. And we're going to play against this. So they've got Michael Hellick, Thomas. Alright. Decent team for them. Can I suggest a good team for a Prem save? Why don't go with maybe Forest? I don't know. Decent one. Is there really a 74 potential Faroese player? That's pretty good. Might have to check him out. Oh god, we've done an old school kickoff there. Always cool when you see a player with like a random nationality. Not random, but you know, like less common nationality in the world of football. There was always there was that guy. Who was it? Sunil Chetri, I think he was Indian, who was always really good for like League 2 Road to Glories. I remember him. He was like the only good Indian player on the game or something. Come on, Jay. Run. Across goal. Yes. Easy. Easy, man. Yeah, Leeds without Phillips on Rafinha. That'd be a good save. Good suggestion, that one. Yeah, Prem save, maybe Leeds, Forest, Villa, if you want sort of a bigger team, maybe try and do better than Gerrard's doing. Leicester, if you want like a total rebuild, I've made a full video on there, on both Forest and Leicester, so if you want to check one of those out, you know. I'm happy to self-promote on a stream some of the videos that I've made. But yeah, there's a lot of good Premier League teams. It's always a good league on FIFA, of course, with like all the real life advertising and scoreboards and stuff. Like, you don't get the FUT Champions advert that I've got in the Championship when you're playing in the Premier League, for example. Can I recommend a team to start career mode with? Maybe try and rebuild Valencia, or maybe start as Andorra or Palermo in Italy, or Südtirol, or maybe rebuild Barcelona. I don't know, there's so many different choices this year. There's a lot of teams that need rebuilds, like Everton, Leicester, Barcelona, like I just said. You know, do something like that. Who are Sunderland's rivals? Yeah, Newcastle, and then Middlesbrough to a way lesser extent. Ooh. Right, time for Cooper to take some names. We missed him. God damn it. Hey, offside. Yeah, Barcelona over... yeah, that'd be good. That'd be good. Oh, Ajari does the bare minimum at training. It doesn't surprise me. That Reading team seems like a bit of a mess at the minute. I think Tyrese Forners, he's gone from being like a Forest 7th choice midfielder last season to starting pretty much every game for Reading or something, which I'm surprised by, because he didn't seem that great when he played Forest. So, but I think they started off really well, didn't they, Reading? They get a couple of wins in a row at the start and not had too many since, right? Ooh, nearly got in there, Yeah, Barcelona back to his former glory. It's 6 save, man. You've got Xavi as manager already. Unfortunately, Iniesta's not in the game anymore, but you can always try and re-sign Messi. You can get him for like 60 million, I think. It's the save I did on the beta when it went into like all mode version where you could do anything. Because I started off with Ultimate Team, then it went on to career mode. Ah, man. Equalizer. Really? You're 3rd in the league already? That is insane, man. I didn't realise that. I thought you'd dropped off. I didn't realise the wins had kept going under Paul Ince. That's sick. Yeah, Reading in the Premier League. It's happened quite a few times recently, hasn't it? Your team won 4-0 in Hungary. Very cool. Well done. Hopefully they keep it up. You think Eze is underrated? Me too, actually. He was really good in the Championship. I think he's at least Balassi level when Balassi was playing at Palace. Shame all 3 didn't at the same time. Balassi, Zaha, and yeah, Eze. Or Eze. Can't remember how you say it. Right, win the ball, man. Win the ball. There we go. What was my first FIFA? My first FIFA was FIFA 2001 on PC. I remember I only used to play as Man United because that's who I supported at the time. I started supporting Forest when I was like 7 and started going to games. But my brother supported Man United, so I always said I supported them too. Elise is overrated. He was so good in the Championship that season, man. Really, really good player. I like him just from that. I haven't really seen too much of him in the Premier League because I haven't watched too many Crystal Palace games. But the ones I have, I've been impressed with him. I've been impressed with the whole team, really. I think they're pretty solid. I think it was the Arsenal game I watched. Was it like one of the first ones of the season? That was pretty good. Oh, Alex Scott is doing a scoreline update, apparently, but we have commentators turned off, so we're not going to be able to hear that, unfortunately. Oh. That's my favourite FIFA. My favourite FIFA was FIFA 17, I think, or 16. One of the two. I liked FIFA 17's Ultimate Team more. I think I like FIFA 16's career mode a bit more. It was one of the ones where regens were like really powerful. I remember doing an AC Milan rebuild where I had like the Michael Carrick regen in midfield, and he was just amazing. By far, like one of my favourite career mode players of all time. As weird as it was to have like an English centre mid who was like 21 years old, really liked it. And I think it was the same one where you had in the MLS you had David Villa regen, the Gerrard and Lampard regens, the Ibrahimovic regen, and the Pirlo one. So you just scout the MLS for anyone over sort of 30 years old, wait for them to retire, and you'd get like 5 really insanely good regens. I think I had the Ibro regen as well. He was like just a small, tricky striker. So it's a small version of Ibra. It was really good. Yeah, FIFA 18, FIFA 15, both good as well. I mean, it all depends really on sort of what the world of football's like at the time. Because, FIFA 08 was interesting as well, because you had Real Madrid buying all the good players. So if you played as Barcelona, you had like your academy ones. So that made FIFA 08 good. Brilliant. We've got another spammer in the chat. Great. See if I can play FIFA one-handed while we ban them. Oh, looks like Streamlabs is doing it for us, so thanks Streamlabs. Oh yeah, the Champions League being added, that was good. I mean, that was always one of the only reasons to sort of play career mode on PES, wasn't it? And then EA buy the rights, and they kind of spammed it everywhere, which is fair enough with the Champions League, I guess, Damn. Can't get through there with Ashley Barnes. I saw on the FIFA Reddit that everyone was winning matches like 5-10. I haven't had that, so either I'm really bad at the game or they're really good at the game. I'm not sure what it is. Oh my god, yes, 77 subscriber. Thanks very much, Baller CM. I remember you guys all the way back then. You were one of the first people to join the Discord as well. That was sick, man. 77. Seems like so long ago. Like I said at the start, it's my channel's 2-year anniversary today since I uploaded my first video, which is like a ultimate team guide to using Chilean players or something really obscure. I mean, I don't recommend you check it out because it is awful, but yeah, 2 years old. Ah, nice one. 3-3 coming up from 3-1. They're always the best ones. The best draw is when you come back from a couple down to manage to get the draw. Always good. Right, come on, man. Over the top. I was so close. Back to him. Oh. I can't get the shot offside anyway. Jake Cooper. Yes, he's the one I signed at centre-back. Really do rate him. How old am I? I am 27 years old. Only just though. I was 24 when I started YouTube because I decided I was bored of working full time. So I was like, I need to get away. I need to think of something to distract me from having to do my job 9 to 5. So I got a sticky notes. I can't remember what you call them. Post-it note. I just wrote down like YouTube channel ideas, and one of them was geography and FIFA. So I made Geografifa. What's your favourite FIFA series you've watched / made? I liked the Sam 5000 Road to Glories on Ultimate Team back on like FIFA 12. They were sick. I really did like that. Oh, does the Youth Academy player wear a shirt? I don't remember that from last year, but it looks like he's wearing an actual Burnley shirt. That is pretty sick. That's pretty sick. I'm underrated. Thank you very much. Hopefully soon I become perfectly rated in that case. That would be very nice. Damien Duffy. Okay. Most of your saves last year were from me. Ah, awesome, man. I'm glad I gave you some ideas to play career mode. It's my favourite mode to play. I mean, I do like Ultimate Team. I just don't play it for more than like 2 months. As soon as like all the juiced cards come out, Future Stars is usually when I stop playing. When you get like 93 rated Cole Palmer's playing against you, and you're like, okay, why is this guy better than Messi? Because he literally never will be. that's when I stopped playing Ultimate Team. So it was always something useful to have career mode where it's a bit more down to earth. No, he scored a FIFA 22 goal against me. Is you the only person that's bad at Ultimate Team but thinks EA career mode deserves better? For sure, man. I mean, I'm alright at Ultimate Team. I got to like Division 2 last year, which I think is about average. But career mode has so much more potential than it's using, you know. Just adding stuff like staff and, you know, even like sponsor negotiations. Well, I know managers don't do that in real life, but it would just add so much depth, or give you like all these mini challenges and ways to do like storylines based on like, you know, you sign the sponsor, they want you to sign a Japanese player because they're like a Japanese tech corporation and stuff like that. It would just give you like a bit more randomness in career mode. That's one of the problems for me, is that career mode, you play like 10 career modes and you've pretty much seen like everything the AI can do, because they'll always make the same transfers, and you know, the teams don't change their tactics. You know, Klopp, it doesn't matter who Klopp's managing, because Liverpool will always play like Klopp, even if, you know, it's 15 years in, when he obviously won't be manager in 15 years, stuff like that. But, you know. What's my thoughts on Ronaldo versus Messi? I think Messi is a better footballer, but Ronaldo is a better athlete. I guess that's a boring way to say it, but overall, I'd rather have Messi. I'd rather watch Messi play in a match, especially these days, because I think Ronaldo's probably, you know, he shouldn't be in the Portugal team, should he? Over some of the players they've got. So, I mean, at his peak, probably Ronaldo was more unstoppable, but then also no one could stop Messi, so it wasn't that big of a difference. Ooh, save from merch. Do I have favourite FIFA YouTubers? I do, yeah. My favourite career mode YouTubers are Kutsi, of course. Everyone likes Kutsi. And I like Docklanders as well. Docs, as he's called now. I think he's just started a Forest career mode. I haven't actually watched it because I just come back off holiday. But, you know, definitely something I'm going to check out. Messi and Ronaldo are the GOATs. I definitely think they both can be considered GOATs, yeah. Messi, no debate. You just like Ronaldo more. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be interesting in like a couple of FIFA's time when they're added as legends. You know, which one does EA actually give higher ratings? Because I think Messi was always rated slightly more. Oh, it looks like Morgan Rogers is walking into to the Burnley Stadium. There's Nuno giving him the good old shake of a hand. He doesn't look that much happier than the player that was leaving, but, you know, he's got the classic Burnley sleeveless hoodie, the grey sleeveless hoodie. What number's he going to have been given? Does it even show you in this cutscene? I don't think it does. Oh, he does 21. Okay. Surely this has to be an A, because we spent like barely anything. Ah, thanks for putting me as number 1, but Docs and Kutsi, yeah, they're both good. I mean, when Kutsi did the first couple of Youth to Glories, or I can't remember what they're called, Youth Squad Legends, they were just like so different to everything else on YouTube. It was always just sort of, you know, highlights of a match, signing a player, highlights of a match. It was a bit stale, and then he brought this whole new format, so big fan of that. Did FIFA officially remove the Brasileirão now? Didn't see it when you were scrolling through. I'll quickly have a look. Let's have a look and see if we can go to Brazil. It's like one of those comments into every video. Come to Brazil. Yep, doesn't let it go straight from Brazil to the Libertadores and Sudamericana, unfortunately. Broma18, Custom Tactics. Yeah, I mean, I think he had beef with someone on my Discord. I can't remember who it was. One of my moderators. I can't remember which one now, I'm afraid. But, yeah, other than that, I mean, I've never watched one of his videos because I'm not really that into tactics and stuff, as I'm sure you've probably been able to tell. Cooper's the center of your 3-2-1-4. You are playing like proper Bielsa there then, I'm guessing. Brilliant. Another spam bot. Let's remove this one. We can finally do that, I think, because I'm not actually playing a game. Oh, sick one. Streamlabs is just absolutely yeeted them in the bin. Hide user on this channel, I think is the right one to press there. Okay, decent. You watch Flickerfy and Respect the Jeff. I've never heard of the second one. Flickerfy is decent. I think he follows me on Twitter for some reason. How to fix the anti-cheat problem on PC. I think on the FIFA Careers Reddit, someone posted about that. You have to uninstall some software. I don't know. What's the worst FIFA I've ever played? FIFA 19 Career Mode was dreadful. I think that's the one where they invented the what do you call it? The spin move thing. Why are all my players as the -1s? Oh, because they've got no sharpness. What's it called? The Hurricane, something like that. That trick. It was just awful. We'll go with Cooper and Harwood Bellis and Matson. We'll give Rogers a game. I think he should have more skill moves than that because he was really good when he played for Lincoln. Oh, I'm glad I'm the only one you watch still. I barely watched them as well. There was my favourite sort of football game YouTuber is a guy called Pez Story Mode. He does like such cool career mode. So I mean, if you're ever wanting to watch a football career mode YouTuber and you don't mind watching Pez, definitely check out Pez Story Mode because oh my god, they got a red card after 2 minutes. Jesus. What an angry team. Come on, Rogers. Ah, he couldn't quite get past Collins. Yeah, definitely check him out. Oh, is it only for Steam? And that sounds like EA to me, doesn't it? They don't even bother checking the game on Steam. They just release it on Origin and it works. Definitely sounds like EA. I'm glad I'm called a good YouTuber. I try and post as much as I can and not be controversial or like clickbaity, which is things that I always get annoyed when I see, and especially in FIFA because there's a lot of annoying clickbaity guys out there. Yeah, PES definitely has better career mode than FIFA. Well, I don't know about definitely. If it had a few more things, I think it would definitely be better. But it's a very level career mode. But yeah, unfortunately they haven't added it to eFootball, have they, like you say, which is a bit annoying. Alright, come on, Burnley. Let's focus on the game for a bit. Oh, is that Callum O'Dowda? Jockey. There we go, cut that one out. That's proper FIFA 22 AI right there, with the old pull it back. They did the near post like chip pass every single time, didn't they? Alright, come on, Roberts. Oh, Roberts to Rogers. So that's the good thing about having Rogers on the wing. He's 6'2", so he could actually win a couple of these headers that we're putting in. Bastian, Goodmanson. Roberts. Devrasoglu. Brownhill. Yes, bags it. What a goal. Yes, we are doing Burnley because I did a poll, which I can quickly put over the... Here we go. That was the manager poll, but we also did... we did this one here. Team selection poll. And if we refresh it, Burnley won with 29 votes. Andorra Palermo. As we see this absolute banger. Oh, God. Blunders galore there. But what a banger from Brownhill that was. What happened to my Scottish Creator Club save? I just basically didn't want to play it anymore, I guess. I just got a bit bored of FIFA 22 in August, so I just focused on making a couple of videos here and there and starting to prepare, because I knew I was going on holiday for 2 weeks, so I needed to just like get as many videos ready for FIFA 23 as possible, so I just didn't have time to play FIFA 22 like casually as well. Otherwise I probably would have continued it, because I did really like that save. The guy I got in my youth academy was good. Right, chip it in. Come on, Devrasoglu. Oh, I think Barnes scores that, doesn't he? That second one. Oh, we were whamming the hell out of that one. Cooper again. What a player. Really do rate this guy. He's so good. No matter who if I play as Forrest, anyone, he's going to be signed for me from now on. Just the height, the strength, everything. Look, he's one man defending there. He's totally left this guy open though. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Have I looked into modding FIFA? Yeah, someone on my Discord's really big into modding. Well, a couple of people are. So they suggested a couple of mods, like I think it's the European extension pack or something last year that I used. So I did actually use that on FIFA 22, but yeah, that doesn't. Hey, what a miss. But there's nothing out there for FIFA 23 just yet, so I've only got the game on PS5 at the minute. I'll probably buy it for PC in the some winter sale, isn't it? The one in December. So yeah, expect some modded content. Probably streaming it again by then, because I think I'll probably be quite far into a PS5. Hopefully 2 seasons into a PS5 career mode on the channel by then. On my schedule of like my upload schedule I've got planned out, it's an episode of that career mode every week, so hopefully we can get that done, as well as a couple of videos like just regular tips and stuff, because I don't want to just be like a tips channel. I don't want to just be a, you know, making YouTube videos about FIFA career mode channel either, so should be good. Come on, man. Get stuck in. Oh, what a tackle from Cooper. He's absolutely killed Rawls there, Joe Rawls. I think that was Cooper anyway. It's wham. Look at that. He's in mid-air. He's smiling when he does it. Guy's like the Joker. Thanks for watching my stream and thinking it's good. I mean, it's not the most exciting really, is it? It's just me talking while playing FIFA, but your guys' questions are really good, so hopefully, you know, I've answered anything you wanted to know, or you're having fun hearing, talking to other people and stuff. Yeah, I'm glad EA added some of the new gen features to PC, because I played it decent amount last year, but it was just so different and so much worse than next gen, so just good that they added them in the end. Right, Romeo's out there. We got Harwood Bellis, Cooper's out of position. Oh man, I hate it when they do that pass. You know, it's just annoying. Oh no, Streamlabs has gone rogue. It started blocking people for using caps over and over again. I think you should only be timed out for a little bit, so I'll see if I can untime you out. Alright, you should be untimed out now. What do I think of the gameplay so far? It's a lot more passing focused, I'd guess, than last year. Last year I had to rely on like Brennan Johnson's pace on one wing, or Zinkernagel's like long shots and dribbling on the other. Whereas this one I think would be a bit more focused on, you know, someone like a midfielder who can pass is more important on this year's game so far. I imagine it will probably get patched to be a lot more fast paced, because that's what the sort of esports guys keep requesting on Twitter. So yeah. Are there any new leagues I'll do a guide on this year? I have most of the biggest ones planned out soon. So if there is a new league, like Serie B might be an interesting one, because I've never ever done a video on that. I'll probably do the Serie A one first, and then the Serie B one second, something like that. So yeah, I'm going to try and do at least every single league once in this year. So I have it all planned out now. See how good I am sticking to a schedule, but hopefully I'm a bit more consistent with getting team guides out rather than just tips and stuff. Yeah, Serie B later in the year would be cool, but I mean, hopefully like people like Cesc Fabregas don't like retire or just get really downgraded, so they're like not worth using, because I think it's quite interesting that he's in that league, you know, such a big name playing in the second division. I mean, they're another team that's got a documentary, isn't it? So I'm not sure if you can actually watch it anywhere yet, but there's a documentary being made about Lake Como, or Como FC, so if you're interested in like Sunderland to your die or Wrexham, maybe check them out. Come on, man, use your strength. Oh, that guy's massive. Who is that? Number 23 for Cardiff. He's huge at centre back. Yeah, Serie A is definitely better this year. With promotion and relegation as well, and the fact that it's not just like 3 licensed teams like it's been in the past. It's like full. No matter who gets promoted, they're going to be licensed. And what, you're missing Roma, you're missing Napoli, and you're missing someone else. I can't remember who else. But it could definitely be worse. I mean, 3 teams isn't the end of the world. Come on, get it back. Ah, so close. I mean, we're playing against 10 men here. It's tougher than when we're playing against 11. Typical FIFA. Oh god. Get over to him. Oh, Cooper again, saving the day. Maybe not. Okay, they got away with it. Como signed an Irish player, did his ACI. I didn't know about this guy. That's a shame. You want the National League? Yeah, that would be sick if they added those leagues. You'd have my local team in there as well. So definitely one that I'd recommend if I had like any pull at EA. Please add the 6th division of England before you've got the 2nd division of like Holland or anything like that. But you can see it happening if Wrexham throw enough money at them. Maybe throw them at the league, and if they don't get promoted in the next couple of seasons, you could definitely see like EA adding them. Don't see. I think it's probably because money is why they're signing with Konami, and they do give them a lot more like attention on social media as well. Like Konami's a fairly big corporation, obviously, with all like the Metal Gear Solid fans and stuff. So if you see Arsenal on there constantly, then you might be a bit more well known globally, which could factor in as well. But again, it's just money reasons, isn't it? Really. Oh no, that's trash. What a shame. You're playing a Season 2 Dundee. Yeah, I mean, just go for just get a youth player probably if you need a backup. They usually come through fairly high rated and you can like spam develop them quite easily. So it always used to be. It's not quite as bad as it used to be where you could just develop your goalkeeper and sell them for like 100 million every season because you could develop them so easily with like 2 training sessions. That was good times back then. Right, Rogers, are you in? Get the cross. No, I still haven't won a header. I'm not sure actually how to do it. Doesn't seem like it's very easy. Oh, nearly placed it. Nearly placed it in. 5'5", 90 potential. I mean, that's like the most career mode sentence I've ever read. Grey hair, 5'5", and 90 potential at 16. Like, can you just imagine that in real life? Man U just bringing on like their new wonder kid who's like not only the same height as a child. Oh my days. Same height as a child, but also has the most potential of like any player ever. Oh, you're finally starting your Barcelona career mode. Nice one. Hopefully it's good. I did mine on the beta. I signed Dybala on a free, Messi on a free, and Neymar possibly. I spent a load of money on him. Just played with those 3 up front, as well as like Aubameyang, because he was still there, and it was pretty fun, honestly. Win it! Ah, oh, come on. They played with 10 men for 90 minutes. We end up losing. Can you turn? No. You can actually sort of dribble around players now, which is pretty good. Yeah, Arsenal's 15-year-old. He's not on the game yet, is he? He has to be 16. Right. Well, I've been streaming for 2.5 hours now, which is by far the longest stream I've ever done. So I think I'm gonna end it there for today, and I might try and stream again tomorrow. So yeah, if you're watching this, you enjoyed it, make sure you like the stream. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Subscribe, stuff like that. If you don't want to miss the next stream, you know the rules. You know what goes on. Yeah, and hopefully you'll come back tomorrow and watch another video. So yeah, thank you all for watching. Check out my channel if you want to see more career mode stuff, and I'll see you soon. So thanks for watching, guys. Cheers. Goodbye.